What is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for waiting. I'm sorry I'm late. I appreciate Brucifer was really trying to wake me up. I was this close to calling this tonight. Just so you guys know, I was like, I don't know if I can do this tonight. I kept rolling in pain. I really overdid it with the home improvement stuff. I gotta take the next day easy. I really overdid it. I've been doing weeds. I've been painting. I've been moving
doing what?
dressers. What do you mean?
No, not weeds.
Not doing weeds. Pulling
Jeez.
weeds, doing yard work. Doing everything I can imagine, rearranging the house. We're getting the house really nice, though. I hope when it's nice and it's finished, I'll do a video for everyone of the stuff I did. Got a china
making a studio?
Yeah, I'm trying to get my my extra bedroom ready where I sleep into making it actual work office and another streaming, so I can have like instead of a green screen, it'll just be my room with like Blu-rays and collectibles and posters. So nice. I hope to do that. The only other thing I'm thinking of is I kind of want like some cool lighting in there, like a blue light or something. You know how some movie talk YouTubers do? I don't know what to get.
Wait, are you trying to copy Jeremy?
No, it's just I don't want a harsh white light. I kind of want like a nice mellow or like a nice cool blue or something. You know what I mean? I got to look into that. But I hope everyone's having a great night. I don't foresee this being a long stream because
his back is hurting, guys.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much just late for me here in the UK as well, so it's probably not going to be a long one for me either.
Okay. But we'll still have fun. So get those
you
thumbs
should
up.
Have me do a gaming stream or something.
Sure. So please help us get 30 likes. I'll be honest, it's hard to ask for likes, and it can be cringy, and people don't like to do it, but it really helps us out. And for some reason, the likes have been going down slightly. So if you could go out of your way just to like the video, share it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It really goes a long way. We're getting close to 6K, you know. There's opening for more movie talk because of a certain camper, which I wasn't sure I was going to talk about, but my good pal Brucifer, who was waking me up, said maybe I should comment on it. I do have some thoughts on it. But I think we should get to the main topic, which is it's exciting.
That you got fooled by AI. Right?
I don't want to. I was going to talk about that. I was going to talk. All right, we'll talk about that after the first main topic. Let's get to the main topic. Oh, would it? That might. Yeah, I might need the prescription. Look at this. Look at this loser here. I'm here. 5 minutes. I promise. I'm coming. My back is just killing me.
Wait, you what? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me. It was me and Bruce at the time, so that's why I put it in the chat.
Hey, Strange Marvel Theories. Hey, Sean. Okay. Is that Pat the NES punk? Where? I don't know where you're talking about. He's going to be at too many games. Okay, well, let me bring this article up. This is about Battle Angel Alita 2. There is movement on it. It does seem like it's going to happen. But apparently, according to Small Screen, Disney wants James Cameron to direct and not Robert Rodriguez.
Interesting.
So this as Disney CEO? Is that Iger? I guess.
I would assume so.
Yeah. Wants Avatar director and writer James Cameron to helm Alita Battle Angel 2 instead of Robert Rodriguez. That would be... I'm conflicted because I think Robert Rodriguez, that was one of his best recent movies. He did a great job.
Announced, Minions.
What's that?
They just announced a Minion Land. Universal.
What?
A Minion
I'm
Land.
dumbfounded here. What does that have to do with Alita?
I don't know. But
Okay.
James
Minions
Cameron,
Yeah,
James Cameron directing Alita 2. No, not for me. I think Robert Rodriguez.
You
would
prefer
be,
Robert Rodriguez?
Yeah.
I'll be real. I would be totally up for James Cameron directing it. Degrassi says it's never going to happen. The movie will, but not from Cameron. Okay. I just don't know if he has time. I think if he had time, he would do it, but he's full in Avatar sequels. And you can't, I think even though Avatar 2 took a long time to get there, now that it's finally out, I don't think you can wait the same amount of time between sequels now. You have to strike while the iron's hot. People didn't think you could do it. There's still wanting to see Avatar sequels. So
With the writer's strike and all that, they could pump out these Avatar movies because it's already written.
I don't know if James Cameron's going to go against the industry though. It seems like they don't even want to do productions because the Screen Actor and the Directors Guild are also coming up for negotiating. So I think they're like, you stick together because we all need each other's help here. I think
they voted to strike.
Screen Actors and Directors.
Yeah, I just posted in the private chat.
Yeah. Okay.
You can take a look at the article after this.
Well, let's go back to this article here. In most cases, there was one of the rare occasions the anime was adapted to Hollywood film that actually worked. In most cases, the anime, we know all this. There was a time Cameron was interested in directing it himself, but with all the work he's doing with the sequels, he opted to get Spy Kids and Machete director Robert Rodriguez. Now it seems that Alita sequel is slowly starting to gear up its development. Rodriguez, Rosa Salazar, producer John Lando, and Cameron himself have already had discussions about getting things started. Unfortunately, it seems there's a significant hurdle in actually getting started. Bob Iger wants, according to a report by Jordan Rumi of World of Real, Bob Iger wants Alita Battle Angel 2 to be directed with James Cameron. Now, because this is a rumor, we do cover rumors here, but this costs nothing to make this rumor. If this is possible that Bob Iger wants it, I'm sure Bob Iger be like, hell yeah, if James, you know what I mean? But what does this hurt this scoop or this site to suggest that Bob Iger wants this? Nothing. And then if it doesn't happen, well, Robert Rodriguez is going forward. So I don't even know if this is likely. I think everyone understands potentially people might be a little concerned because of that. Like Degrassi said, that Hypnotic movie with Robert Rodriguez is not doing well in the box office.
Like the Boba Fett show too.
Well, the Boba Fett show got numbers though. It wasn't. People thought it wasn't great, but it still got good views.
Yeah, people still watched it.
And I think he did do some episodes. Maybe he did an episode of Mandalorian too. I can't remember. Why Iger wants Cameron to helm the project is not clear, considering the first film did well at the box office. Cameron is also reported to be looking forward to working on a film adaptation of Last Train of Hiroshima. Oh, really? The Titanic director has been working on making it into a movie back in 2010, the same year the book initially came out. I didn't know that one. Last January, he told Los Angeles...
Isn't he also doing a Spy Kids reboot?
He's doing a sequel. Rodriguez is, yeah. I don't think that's going to take up so much of his time that he couldn't do other projects. Let's be real. Does anyone think that Spy Kids is so?
It might be. It was very important to him, wasn't it?
Are they doing a remake of Spy Kids?
They're doing a sequel on Netflix, I think.
Oh,
they're doing a reboot.
Degrassi says someone else is making Hiroshima. Okay. Jacob says he's way too busy. Why not? Why not, Vince?
I want a Shark Boy and Lava Girl remake. Damn it.
Okay.
But didn't they do that? And then the Shark Boy guy didn't return?
Oh.
We don't speak about that one.
The report also states Cameron is considering Iger's offer. Nothing final as of yet. They're saying potentially it's because he doesn't have a spot on track record. His films are generally hit or miss. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Iger would say, I don't think Iger's pushing James Cameron to do that, though. I think this scoop is unlikely. Does anyone else think that?
Yeah, I think so too.
Going off topic here. You know who should return to the movies? Felicity Jones from Rogue One.
Why? Oh, the actress? Just the movies in general?
She kind of disappeared.
Yeah, she did. I don't know what happened to her. I mean, I wasn't blown away by her performance either, though. Yeah, but I want her to have work. Sure. Bring back Felicity Jones. She did kind of like drop off the map after that.
Well, that goes into our topic about the crater, though. Are we doing a topic about the crater?
Topic about the crater?
The crater, the movie, The Crater.
Oh,
the guy that did Rogue One.
Yeah. Anyone have some final comments on Alita 2 while we're staying on topic?
Oh boy.
No. I want to see it. I hope it happens. I think Robert Rodriguez is going to do it, though. I don't think James Cameron would do that to Robert Rodriguez either, to be honest. Do you? I think he's way too entrenched in his Avatar world.
Yeah, and I think he's happy enough with what Rodriguez did that he wouldn't, because Iger wants it. He's like, no, you work with Rodriguez. He did a great job with the original. You know?
Yeah.
I think at this point it would be Cameron overtaking the project and taking it away from Rodriguez. I don't think he would do.
He does a Spy Kids. No. A Machete sequel.
Yes.
That's not. James Cameron doing Machete wouldn't be in his field.
No, I
Not a
meant
strong part.
Robert.
Robert Rodriguez.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. He'll do a sequel. Definitely.
Yes, Ryan.
Bring back Machete. The OG guy. Bring it back.
Or have a crossover Spy Kids and Machete, because Machete is the
Actually-
uncle.
Well, actually, Machete is part of Spy Kids, so
Yeah.
But finally have like a crossover in the early
Machete with
crossover.
Spy Kids? Are you crazy? No.
You didn't know that's the same character.
It's not the same character, is it?
Apparently, yeah.
it's the same actor, but not the same person.
Well, it was supposed to be the same character until like the actress from Spy Kids showed up in the sequel. But the original Machete was originally supposed
Danny
to be.
Trejo. Yeah, Danny Trejo wants to be a part of Super Mario Brothers, though. What's up, Andre?
Nicotina's here. I thought you were too busy at the parks, Nicotina. He's a park hopper now. I checked out his video. Okay, so let's take a look. This came out of nowhere, and I want to say to you, after you listen? I really liked, Andor. Okay, and Gareth Edwards is the one that they took over the project, right?
Mm-hmm.
They took over Rogue One and finished it with Tony Gilroy.
Yes.
I don't believe the hype of it was bad. Like, I just don't. I think that's my personal opinion. It's just Lucasfilm and Kathy consistently take over these projects.
Here we go.
No, he's given me no reason to think that he can't deliver a good movie. It was darker than originally.
Saved Rogue One.
That's what the narrative is. That's what the narrative is. Yes, you believe that. That's fine. I don't necessarily believe that.
Well, they put the Darth Vader scene in there.
Well,
everybody loved.
Yes. But I don't necessarily believe that. I think Gareth Edwards is giving me no reason to believe he can't do a great movie, and especially looking at this. This looks like, wow, where'd this come from? Did you see, you guys is this what you're talking about?
That's why I think he's talking about
Creator,
CJ.
Yeah, the creator
really
trailer.
good.
I didn't watch it.
You should watch it. It's
Not right
really
now.
Fantastic.
Yeah, not right now. Because then we'll get a claim here.
I'll watch it while you talk about it.
The creator trailer, artificial intelligence brings about the end of days. Gareth Edwards' latest sci-fi epic. It's with
Nicotina,
Gareth.
I'll link you 1 second.
Oh yeah.
It literally looks like Rogue One.
Yeah. It does not look like Rogue One. It looks like something different.
No, I mean, if you watch the trailer, it literally looks like Rogue One.
Okay. All right.
Like visually.
All right. The creator trailer previews the next science fiction epic from Gareth Edwards, starring John David Washington, Gemma Chan, and more. From the beautiful mind of Rogue One and Godzilla director Gareth Edwards, which I really like both those movies. The creator trailer depicts a world ravaged by war between humankind and machine. Yes?
Nicotina, I just DM'd you on Twitter for the link on your Twitter DMs.
If anyone wants to survive, they'll need to adapt, fight back, and question what kind of world they want to live in. Here's the official synopsis. Amidst the future war between the human race and the forces of our artificial intelligence. Oh, cool. Joshua Washington is a hardened ex-special forces agent grieving the disappearance of his wife, Chan, is recruited to hunt down and kill the creator, the elusive architect of advanced AI, who has developed a mysterious weapon with the power to end. So this is our future. Hey, Nicotina.
What's up, Max?
Yes.
Hey, this is what's going to happen with the future with the AI. It's going to take us out. Did you see this?
I heard about it, but I hadn't seen the trailer yet. But I heard it looks pretty good, according to a friend of mine. But I hadn't had a chance to watch the trailer yet.
Yeah, look at all this.
Look at that. It looks like kind of has like a Neil Blomkamp feel to it. You know, like District 9.
I'll tell you what. Let me.
You gonna watch it or?
Well, I'm gonna do frame by frame, like little.
Yeah.
I'll skip through it. Hold on. Let me bring this down. How you been doing, Nicotina?
Good, pretty good actually.
long-
You know, I just been busy lately. You know, I work late these days. You know, I work late into the night, and so now that I don't know, like 2.5, 3 years ago, I could stay up late and do streams. Now when I get home, I just want to go to bed. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm getting too old. I don't know.
I don't know how that is at all. No, I'm just kidding.
yeah,
I was late. I was an hour late because I hurt my back doing
Max was
house
late.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do little frames here. I'm sorry we're not doing the the cinematography looks really great. Look at this.
Yeah.
Well, that's a little dark.
It looks like Rogue One.
20th Century Fox.
That's what I said. Oh, it's studios now.
Yeah, you're right. What do you think about like the commentary or the narrative that it needed to be taken over Rogue One?
You know what this means? This means we might be getting more sci-fi movies. Like,
Yeah, no, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. I'm a huge sci-fi fan in general, so. But no, when it comes to Rogue One, it's hard to say because none of us have seen the actual, the Gareth Edwards cut of the film. It was, it looks somewhat different, based on the trailer scenes that we know got reshot and remade. So, I don't know. There was a shot where it showed, what's her name, Jen Urso.
Yeah,
Where it showed her running with the what do you call it, the data of the Death Star in her hands, like running through the base with Andor, and they got rid of that scene and they redid the whole shot. Like, oh yeah, it's gonna be totally different now. So who knows how it was supposed to go, and who knows how much of his movie is still in that, especially in the third act. But it was gonna be darker though. There were shots of like X-wing pilots, in handcuffs, and it seemed like a darker film altogether. But either way, I think that Rogue One is a film where, that was a case where studio intervention worked out, where it actually made it into, it was still a good movie. I really enjoyed Rogue One.
Yeah, me too.
But who knows how it was supposed to go? Gareth Edwards really hasn't said shit about it. If he was super pissed about it,
well,
insulted, he would have said, "Hey, release the Edwards cut."
He went along with it. He reacted better than, let's say, the Solo directors. He kind of like, okay, do what you got to do, and they kept him on. Whereas,
Or he even came last.
Let me finish my thought, CJ, please. Lord and Miller, were very adamant on their vision. They were taken off. At least that's what I heard. So it's a different circumstance. Okay, CJH, I apologize. Go ahead, man.
No, it's fine. I already said.
Okay. Okay, so that's the difference there. I think that he was like, okay, he went with the flow, where Lord and Miller bucked against it and said, no, this is ours. You're not going to have our name on it if it's not what it. But they even kept his name on this, on this one. And it's not as, we don't know exactly how substantial the reshoots and things were for Rogue One, but it could be kind of similar to what happened on Solo as well. We don't know.
It could have been, but it might have been more of like, hey, let's reshoot that third act. And then from there it could have been scenes that were edited out, like, okay, let's lose a little bit of that, trim a little fat here, this is kind of too dark here, let's tone that back, and who knows. Who had final edit? I don't know. Did Gareth Edwards have final edit, or was it that other director, or was it somebody else altogether? Who knows?
I think Gilroy, Tony. Eventually they just handed it to him. But that's what I heard is Gareth just kept towed the line, and they kept his name on it and everything, whereas it was very different than Lord and Miller situation. Maybe they would have done that to Lord and Miller too if they would have if they just like, okay, Kathy, okay, Lucasfilm, do what you want to our film. Who knows?
Who knows?
Degrassi says this one screened exclusively for exhibitors at CinemaCon, and it picked up several hundred more screens. So it actually convinced, because that's for the theater owner association. They convinced more to carry this project. That sounds great to me.
Could that give potential to Zack Snyder's Rebel Moon though?
What, for picking up theater? No, because the Netflix situation is different. It's whatever Netflix wants to do.
What do you mean?
Netflix is probably going to have some type of theatrical run for Rebel Moon, right?
I would hope so. They did for Army of the Dead. I saw that with Ryan and ACS, and we saw it in theaters. It was really nice.
but it seems like a different situation than like a CinemaCon where they're trying to actively encourage more theater owners to carry a movie.
Yeah.
It's just like this is a special event, and it's what it is. What it is. I mean, at least that's how I see it. CJH. Anyone else have a different burst for you? What do you think about that? Rebel Moon. I don't see Netflix really trying hard to get this into more theaters. Just the ones they are going to use. For example, they've used for Glass Onion or some other Netflix projects.
I have a feeling that they will have maybe a slightly wider release than Glass Onion, because they know Zack Snyder has such a big built-in fan base for his movies.
Oh, really? I heard they were small.
Yeah,
I heard they were small.
They're a minority.
Yeah, Christopher told me they were small.
Yeah, they're nobodies.
Okay.
They're small.
They're
No,
in the quantum realm.
There's no way that
They have something that's small.
there's no way that Rebel Moon's going to come out and not have at least a small theatrical run. I mean, there's no reason not to.
Mhm.
I mean, it's only going to bring them in more revenue. It's going to bring in more exposure to the actual project itself. And in turn, if somebody, likes that and knows that there's going to be more on there, could bring in more subscribers, even though they have like a bajillion subscribers as it is. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason why that it wouldn't have a theatrical release at this point.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. I'm unsure if I'm going to go to the theaters for it. I should, as a Snyder fan, I should.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to when it comes out. If it comes out in theaters, I'm definitely going to check it out.
What's the last movie you saw in Nicotina theaters?
Last night I watched for the third time. Well, third time I've seen it. We went and saw Mario with the kids, and they absolutely loved it. My kids went like bananas watching Mario. They were like, "Oh my god!"
That's great.
So they had a great time. They had popcorn and candy and all that shit. And so they were just like
was
going to the
expensive.
theater for them is like going to a theme park, so they're just like all amped up. So I was like, cool, awesome. But before that, it was Shazam.
I'm sorry.
It might have been Shazam.
Brucifer convinced me to see Shazam too.
No,
I'm still recovering.
It was a good movie, damn it.
It's all right. I mean, it doesn't go anywhere. Because it's like it's not connected really to anything, because you already know that everything's gonna get rebooted. So when you're watching it, it's sort of like I'm like half, my heart's half in it, because I'm just like, well, whatever happens at the end of this is gonna be one of those things where it's like it's like watching a TV show end, and you know that it didn't get picked up for an additional season, but you're watching the season finale that was supposed to connect to the next season, and you're like, well, there is not going to be a next season, so oh well. What could have been, I guess. But I mean, overall, it was a fun movie. It was all right.
It's all right. I saw Guardians 3. Did you see Guardians 3?
I saw Guardians 3.
Do
that
you
was
like
good.
it?
Yeah,
Okay.
I liked it. There were some things I didn't like about it. But overall, though, I thought it was a cool movie. I didn't think it was like mind blowing or like, I would say out of all the Guardians films, it was the second best one. The first one for me is still the best, and then part 3, and then part 2. I wasn't a huge fan of part 2.
See, this one surpassed me for me with action and villain, but the comedy was the best in the first one. It was like lightning in a bottle when they got at the group together.
Yeah, when they started playing "Hooked on a Feeling" in the prison, that's when I was. I remember in the theater watching that scene, thinking, "Okay, I'm in. Like I like this. This is going really good. Let's see." Like I was all in at that point, and I really enjoyed the movie. I thought it was really cool. I know, like guys like Ryan Zeberfed, who hates everything. He hated the whole. He hated the whole dance.
Crawl is a good movie.
Oh God!
Did you like Crawl?
I didn't see it. He told me not to watch it. He said it was a waste of his time.
He's a waste of my time.
He's like, Max told me to watch it.
Ryan, you're a waste of my time. Crawl is a good movie, damn it.
Wait, what movie?
Crawl.
From the 80s?
No.
I don't know what you're talking
the
about.
one out with alligators, and there's like a hurricane, and the water's rising, and they're stuck in like
Isn't that like Every Other Day in Florida?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
Oh wow, Bruce was just going in there.
No, Ryan has bad taste, but I still love him. Okay. Well, let's see what other. We're not going to go a long time. We have a bunch of quick stories here. I'm going to probably react to that. I'm going to do more trailer reactions. I'm going to do more reaction. I might do reactions to music video and video games too. I might react to everything. I'll have to see. I'm not going to be a park hopper like Nicotina. What'd you say?
That was such an old video. I put that up like almost a year ago. I was at the county fair where I live. I'm like,
oh, that didn't come up today?
No, that's been up there. Like, dude, yeah, no, that was like almost.
Oh,
a
my
year ago.
notifications are weird then. I got a notification. I clicked it. I thought.
Oh,
it was
really?
Today. I thought it was recent.
I
Yeah.
was wondering why you were like
Yes.
commenting on it. I was like, well,
I was like, how was the? He's like, Max has lost his mind. He's talking about I was at the.
I was like, man, you're like digging through my videos.
No, I would never dig through your videos.
Max is such a creeper.
I'm just kidding.
I mean, to be honest, it was a members only video, so because it was just me hanging out at the fair, so I was like, oh, whatever.
Oh wow, Rhea's happy you're here. Yes, I'm.
What's
happy
up,
too.
Rhea?
Yeah, she's awesome.
Yeah,
dude, Rhea, I hope you can make it. You know, because we're doing a meetup over in Sacramento, California, to go see the Flash, and
Now
so
we're gonna have prop. No, I'm just kidding, Ray.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm not a real DC fan. I guess,
No,
right?
no. Ray have made plans to see the Flash with us, but you got
It's like a week later.
I know, but it's fine. Rhea is in high demand as a friend. You know.
Wait, a week later, are you boycotting the Flash?
No. It's just that she's gone to too many games, and we're getting a group together there. But yeah, that's great. Yes.
She'll do her best to try.
Do what you got to do, Rhea.
Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do.
And Nicotina's worth the effort, so I understand.
Thanks.
I understand.
Oh,
yo,
there he is.
Here's the waste of time. Crawl was a good movie, Ryan. It's a great movie.
Here, I'll be right back, Max. Hold on.
Okay. All right.
I'm excited for it, Degrassi.
Yeah. No one's excited. I'm excited it's there for fans. I've just never been into Babylon 5.
Oh, it's such a great show.
Max, I put in the private chat the what's it called? Strikers article.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is depressing. This isn't going to be over for a while.
Nope.
Yeah. Troll was the worst.
Well, we gotta go retro. You know, we gotta talk video games and
we gotta talk about the camp.
You're the worst,
camper.
Ryan. Yes. Oh yeah. You have a video for me to react to or anything, or
no? He just put out a statement today.
Okay.
Did someone say video games?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm playing a video game.
That's cool. Let me see if I can also.
See if I can find.
How are you doing, Voltaire?
I'm good. Hi and hello, everybody.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
No, I just said hi and hello. No, nothing like that.
Oh, okay. Just making
It's
sure.
not my cup of tea. I can't control it. I know how many beers I can drink, how many whiskeys I can have, and I know exactly how I'll feel. But that other stuff, I have no.
I'm out of beer. Now I can't drink Miller Lite either.
I know. I saw that. Coors, Miller Lite.
Actually, I don't like the Miller Lite ad. And I'm fine giving respect to ladies working in the beer industry, but you know, we're destroying the old ads with them in bikinis and stuff. I'm like, what? It's weird. I'm not like it doesn't. Like I would still.
It's an interesting marketing tactic.
It must be working. It must be getting all this.
I
free
figure
press
it must. Yeah.
Because you know, Ryan's here.
What's up, guys?
Hey,
how's it going?
Now I can't drink Miller Lite either, Ryan. Oh no.
I don't drink beer. It's just gross. Like, give me a cocktail. You know, give me some wine, dude.
I like
beer. Come on, man. Beer's like drinking out of the trough.
Hey,
It's
I
just
love
not-
beer. I
it's-
love a
You're
light,
big,
crispy, ice cold beer. It's no.
Yeah,
like okay, I would have a beer if I were working out in the sun and like I was sweating my ass off and and I finally get a break and it's nice and I like you said ice cold or whatever. But
Like
other than
Shawshank
that,
Redemption
dude,
type of thing.
yeah. It's not my go-to adult beverage, man. It's just give me some liquor, give me some rum, give me some vodka, give me some hell, give me some Everclear, man. But I don't. I don't mess with beer, dude. Beer is just kind of like if you got nothing
Gross.
else.
Gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
I agree.
I mean, anything that's an acquired taste, that's the thing. I don't want to acquire it.
What about
it's
coffee?
So good.
Coffee, I don't like coffee. Look, I love the smell of coffee, but I don't like the aftertaste. That it's like a cigarette. It lingers.
Okay,
and it's just it stays on your palate. It stays like same
It
thing with
depends on the
like Cool Whip or
This is everything I love.
or even God, what is
Hey,
it?
what
Not
did
Cool
you
Whip,
say?
but like whipping
Cool-
cream.
cool-
It's like or not whipping cream, but like the the cream that comes out of the aerosol spray. What is
Oh yeah,
that?
dude.
Yeah,
Whippets,
but that like even that will like leave a film. It feels like a film is on your tongue, and it's just it's kind of and like the taste is good, but once that taste is gone, it's it's no longer in your mouth. It's still kind of lingering on your tongue. It's just kind of gross.
Mm.
And CJH, you're right. He said it the way Stewie Griffin says it. Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
You have to pronounce the H.
I love coffee black. I
Oh.
love beer. I
Warm.
I drink Scotch vodka straight. It doesn't
The
even
only
have
thing,
to be
the only
cold.
hard liquor I can't do straight, like okay, so what
Brandy.
tequila goes in and comes right back out. So that happened on like my bachelor party. I had a shot of tequila and went right back in the trash can.
I drink
And then whiskey just burns the shit out of my throat.
Ooh, yeah.
Like I can drink whiskey, but it's a painful experience.
It's
like,
got to be mixed with Coke.
Fuck.
It's got to be mixed with Coca-Cola.
It's warm.
Yeah, mixed with something I could do that, but like we used to do like whiskey shots or whatever, and it's just like I mean I'm not wussing out or any kind of bullshit like that, but it's just like if you gave me a choice between like here's a shot of rum or here's a shot of vodka or here's a shot of whiskey, I'd go for the rum or the vodka.
Okay. Well, I like it all.
I don't mind a sampler at one of those breweries, though. I mean, where they bring out like 8 different kinds of beer.
The what are they called? The airplane or what is that? The where they have like it's like a board and
Flight
they have, like,
or
little,
something like that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
I've done
Flight
that.
of the
I did that.
Navigator. It's a great movie.
That is a good movie, and there was an alternate ending to that where the kid, I forgot his name, but he
up, Brian?
doesn't
up?
end up
How
back
you
in
guys
the
doing?
same time. He actually kind of like Marty McFly. He goes to his house or where he used to live, and there's some old lady that lived there, and it was like 8 years later, and he hadn't aged, but everybody else did, and they all moved on and shit, and it was kind of like a an ending that you would kind of just like Back to the Future, people have moved on with their lives or whatever.
Bro,
after 8
what are
years.
you talking about? That's part of the movie where he goes back to the wrong time, and then his brother's an adult member. And
Yeah,
then
but
they're
they
trying to figure out. They're
They
trying to
were
figure
gonna
out like why he hasn't
exactly, but they
aged.
were gonna leave it when he got back at the end. They were gonna leave it when at the end of Flight of the Navigator.
He goes back to his regular time.
He goes back to his regular time.
Yeah, I've seen the movie like a million times.
Look, I watched Disney, back when they had it,
Fly the Navigator.
on what was it? It was like an ABC or some shit like that. It was like a movie of
feel
the
like
week or
you're-
some crap.
You're mixing up scenes, and you're thinking it's a deleted scene, and really it's the actual movie.
It's not a deleted scene. They were going to have it to where he did not get back to his time.
It's gonna be like Planet of the Apes.
Yes, that's the way, and it didn't
You
test well.
bastard!
Look what you've done. But it didn't test well, so they fixed it, I guess, we have the ending where he goes back to his own time.
All right.
Moving on.
Back to the writer's strike after the Flight of the Navigator talk.
They actually have AI that can write scripts now, so that's a good thing. We don't have to worry about these bad writers going on strike.
Oh, bad take, Ryan. That's bad.
You know what? I agree. The writing has been shit, especially with Disney Star Wars.
Dude,
if they can't
the
pick
writing
up the slack,
is so. I just watched the Quantum Mania tonight because it came out on Disney Plus. And that was like, I think a third grader wrote that.
Well, I think Grace is on to something for once.
And what's that?
She said
she finally watches my video.
She didn't say that. She said James Gunn had a little more to do with helping some of these projects with Feige at towards the end and giving notes on some projects that you might realize. And when he got fired or left or went to DC and then got hired again just to finish up Guardians, Feige sought out help, and he kind of wanted like a quirky writer, sort of like Gunn. So he's like, well, maybe these Rick and Morty writers are going to help, because these Rick and Morty writers are the ones that are working on all these projects, and it's not working out. Rick and Morty writers are horrible.
I mean, if what you're saying is accurate, then the DCU is doomed from the jump. I'm sorry. Look, I watched Guardians of the Galaxy 3. It was meh at best. It was better than part 2, because part 2 was bad, but it wasn't better than part 1.
No, well, part 1 has all the charm.
It has the charm, dude. That's the one thing that these movies are lacking is heart. Like they used to like, yeah, dude. They're just
this had so much heart, and
they're so easily churned. It's like they're getting like spit out and so quickly. Look at exactly what Nicotina was saying. Look at Disney Star Wars, man. They could have done something awesome with Obi-Wan, and they were just like, let's put Leia up under his let's do the whole mini-me thing.
You
from,
make it Senior
Austin
Nerd
Powers.
leave, Brian. Senior Nerd does not like your opinion.
It was mad, dude.
He's like, I'm all right. I'm out. I loved it. No, he actually left. Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, lots of.
Hey, I mean, some people look. I can listen to other people's takes, but like, I'm never one of those people who's like, oh, you said something, I gotta leave.
I know. I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's fine. It's in your back. Okay, so
I can stream this to my audience. What is that?
Go ahead.
You can go ahead.
It's a new option. Try it out.
I'll try it out.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Do it.
Streaming.
Well, we can all share this stream.
Yeah, your audience could, as a Nicotina show viewer.
I don't want to take the audience from this channel. So I'm going to be respectful.
Say, hey.
Leave it here.
Yeah, he's going to steal your audience. That's what he's going to do.
All 15 of them.
So guys, next month we're opening up a GoFundMe account because me and Nicotina are going to Sacramento. We're gonna watch The Flash on the iPad.
I'm trying. Okay, guys.
Yeah, dude, you got to make it,
trying.
man. If you are in the California area,
well, I'm on the border.
Brian kind of is.
He's in San Francisco, right?
No, he's in Reno.
I'm in Reno.
God, Reno. Okay, gotcha.
It's basically San Francisco, but the other direction.
Yeah.
In terms of distance.
And it snows.
Yes.
A lot. Well, let's
Reno 911.
Let's look at this.
I used to work down the street from there.
Brucifer has some comments on John Campia, which we have a lot of Campia fans here, so this could be an interesting conversation.
Okay.
We don't. I'm just joking.
But no, I'm gonna try to stay with my mom down in Sac, though.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And
yeah. See, that would be me if you came.
Like, we crash at your mom's house too. All right.
Yeah, right.
But okay, so the writer's strike.
Now this is the Screen Actors skill.
Look at you trying to rail us back on when I derailed this successfully.
Yeah. Yeah. Now they go on strike, and there's never been a time where they all strike at the same time.
Whoa.
Strike at the same time.
Wrong kind of conversation.
Didn't they strike once again, and that's how we got like Solo or something? It wasn't
Max is canceled.
Everyone just thinks everyone is. Can I be real though? Everyone assumes that the writing's bad.
Writing is
But
not
it's
very good.
But it's what they're put against in the less writers to streamline the project. It seems like I've heard both sides of the argument.
I'm sure that what they've done is you might have some mediocre to good writers, and they've been given deadlines that are impossible, so they give out something that's rushed.
Well, less writers, they make them do it like over a weekend, and then in the past they had writers come on set or rewrites on set, and now they're not even doing that. You don't even get invited to go through the process of production. It's just like crunch at the beginning, get us a script so we could start shooting, and then you have little involvement in the future.
How Guardians of the Galaxy sort of felt like. It felt like they sort of ad-libbed a lot on set. They were just like, we got a script, but it's not really. It's more of a
guidelines.
It's more of a placeholder. We'll
it's a treatment.
We'll improvise. Exactly.
Hey, Nicotina, do you want to tell what your audience what's going on just real quick?
Well, yeah, because you've had a couple of viewers in your chat.
Oh, I did. Damn it. What's up, Nerd Costa Nostra? What's going on, man? Good to see you, buddy. Oh, Venom. What's up, man? Here, I feel
hey, that was a great
genuine.
That was a great. That was
What's
a great
up, man.
That was really great to let them know they don't know what the hell's going on.
They're like, what's happening? Why are you live? This has been forever.
Yeah, Nicotina's taken over the MME. He's he didn't ask, and he just started streaming on his channel. It's very uncool.
Yeah,
I'm very upset with Andre. But while you're watching, you should sub to me. Sub to me. No, go sub to Nicotina as well.
Sub to Max and to Brian and everyone on this panel.
The 4 nerds, Nicotina. Someone left.
Oh, we left.
Brucifer.
Including me.
Yeah, Brucifer was like,
I'm
done
joking.
with this bullshit.
He's like, I'm not down with this Guardians of the Galaxy bashing.
Yeah, that's cool though. I like how you can see the comments as well. That's really cool.
Oh, well, thank you, Brucifer. I apologize.
Oh.
And I'm sorry, Brucifer really wanted to talk about John Campia. I was just going to talk about. I'm sorry.
Well, let's talk about John Campia.
Yeah.
Well, he just
Come
left.
back,
Now I feel weird. Come on back,
John
Brucifer.
Campia left.
No,
Yeah.
Brucifer, come back just to talk about John Campia and then go to bed.
John Campia. What the?
That was
from Late Night with Max.
Yeah.
Oh, Crazy Joe's here. What the hell, Crazy Joe?
He's gonna do it from the phone.
Hey.
Hey. Let me send my apologies to Brucifer. He was waiting all night to talk about John Campia.
Let's talk about the camper.
Yeah, let me bring it up then.
Camper.
This is very. That's better.
This is riveting entertainment here, guys.
Yeah. He's
Crazy
speeding.
Joe, what's going on, man? Anything crazy today?
Just saw Hypnotic, the new Robert Rodriguez movie.
Interesting.
Yeah, with Ben Affleck. How was that any good?
Yeah, it was pretty good. It could have been paced a little better, a little too quickly paced, but not bad.
I feel like that's what they want these days is a more fast pace because
You say that because you saw Rise of Skywalker. You weren't given a chance to
Don't
breathe.
let him think! Warp speed!
Next scene.
Yeah.
Here's Nicotina's channel as well, if everyone's interested.
Oh.
Make sure you subscribe to Nicotina.
Yeah.
Well, think about it first,
Yeah.
No,
Watch my content first, then make your decision.
No,
give it a watch.
Like, what's this haircut thing with the crocodile?
Just don't take it on Max's word, okay?
Yeah, don't take it on Max's word.
You should. So
it's like if you go to Baskin Robbins and you want to try a new ice cream, you say, "Hey, can I get a sample of that?" Take a sample.
Right.
If you like it,
Actually, you can just
the
take
double
samples
scoop.
until you're done eating.
I've been there before.
I
think I still subbed unless YouTube unsubbed me.
All right, let's
time
does
watch
that
some.
too.
Yeah.
Okay,
It
Max.
happened to me.
All right.
Max,
Well, I guess Bruce, I'm going to call you later.
What are you
Bruce,
doing with your hand there?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, you got Rocket behind you, and is that a reach around?
Oh, I shake sometimes. I'm sorry. Nothing sus. Nothing sus.
Nothing squirrely going on over there.
No, and then he's a raccoon. It's not squirrel. It's a raccoon. Nothing raccoony. Oh, that sounds bad. Shark. Whoa. I need to redo. All right. John Campia. Okay. Major announcement regarding the channel.
Your channel?
His
Huh?
channel.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
He still has a channel.
He's retiring.
He's a
Oh,
tyrant.
good.
Good.
He's retiring.
Give it over to Robert Meyer Burnett, man. He's
No,
been
he's
waiting in the
gone.
wings.
Robert Meyer Burnett's gone.
No, he's not.
He was
Yes,
live
he
earlier
is.
today.
Yeah, he's
They
doing
shut
it.
up.
No, he's not on the
went
John
over to Real
Campia show.
Anarchy today.
Oh well, yeah.
He jumped on that channel.
Yeah, he's not on the John Campia show much
Well,
anymore.
good.
Good.
Well, I mean, Campia would never let him talk.
Hey, don't speak for Robert, okay?
I'm not. I'm a fan.
Okay.
Send him
I'm
a
a
link.
fan
Get
of
him on.
Steel.
Get Robert Meyer. I've invited Robert Meyer Burnett before. He never responded.
You gotta go through
But
the
this
channels.
is his prerogative.
Is it the mask? Because
It
he
might be
didn't
the-
like
He
Doom
doesn't.
Patrol.
I do know he doesn't like that people hide their identity. Yes, that could be something. So this is what John Campia is doing. He's gotten a lot of backlash after Robert Meyer Burnett's gone. He's made changes to his live content. Major announcement regarding the channel. Hey guys, so I've got a major announcement about the channel. For me and my team, this change represents a much needed shift that will hopefully set up a much better, healthier, and more efficient position moving forward. For some of you, the announcement won't mean much, especially if you're a casual viewer that only stops in from time to time. We're glad that you do. For some of you, this change may be extremely huge.
If he hadn't said that, I'm done.
Yeah. There's a
It
change.
It might mean that this YouTube channel isn't one that interests you anymore. Well, he's telling you to leave.
Wow.
If that is you, then let me say in advance, thank you for all the time that you were a channel viewer and for being with us along the journey for however long you came with us. We are honored that you chose to spend some time with us.
Is this written by AI?
Sounds
Maybe.
like it, yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's pretty good.
First off, I think Campia is overthinking this. First off, my initial thoughts. Like you have dips and views all the time as a YouTuber, no matter how big you are. Just
Yeah,
you know.
but Campia is like a huge narcissist, so this is entertaining.
This
Yeah.
isn't about dips in viewership, though. If you read his what he wrote, it's about him being exhausted. Quite frankly, he says he's up at like 5 a.m. preparing for the show. I don't blame him. I quite frankly,
I'm
don't
up,
blame
I'm
him.
up
It's a
at
lot of
5.
work.
I got shit to do.
Yeah, but he doesn't have to do as many live streams as he does a day. He can
Well, he
still have
has
this.
to because he's trying to make money. This is his career is being on
Yeah,
YouTube.
but he could succeed with one live stream in the clip out.
up, Jared?
It's just he hits that algorithm hard. Can I be honest with you? Can I not say I think he's being greedy with the amount
I mean,
of
I
content.
can't disagree.
I mean, he doesn't. This is my thoughts. I've tried to do a team here. You guys have the 4 nerds. You can do a successful team, you know, if you keep your expectations in check. But there's only so far you could go with movie talk. There's almost so much of an audience, you know. And if you just you clog the algorithm, like he has videos going up all the time, which I actually try to emulate with doing 1 live stream a day or 2, maybe if I can.
Yeah.
And doing clip outs, but he's making bank. He's making bank. It's just he
bragged about that in his video.
And that's why he doesn't need to do the live show anymore.
But he's still. It's not like he's not doing the same amount of content though, Crazy Joe. He's just doing.
Yeah, but it's less work now. It's less work because now
Right. What he
don't
wants
have
to
worry
what he wants
about
to probably
the
do is streamline it, and that's why he's letting everybody know that it's like, okay, look, I make money over time, but now I want to make money at certain spots. So I'm gonna tighten up what I'm doing here, but I want more super chats at this, you know, at this time or this day or whatever, and I'm gonna do less of them. So hopefully you guys, you know, that are not the casual viewers will, you know, flood the you know, my new format with these super chats.
But not only that though, but it sounds like he's going to strictly podcasts. So he's probably doing more of his shit on like Spotify and all that because
sure.
the more downloads you get, you know, the more money you make, and like you can make more money these days on like Spotify or just doing.
We're on Spotify.
Okay, who is
4 Nerds?
Yeah, well, that's under Dawson's account.
I know.
Patreon.
we don't see the money, but yeah, I agree with you.
Okay. Well, yes, I haven't experimented with just podcasting on Spotify or anything like that.
Podcasting is much more expensive than YouTube.
Is it really?
Oh God, yeah. That's why I killed my podcast. YouTube is free. Podcasting, you have to pay for the hosting and everything. It's it's not worth it.
You can get
anymore.
You can get the audio only of the shows off of streamers, though, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, but in order
You
to
download them, yeah.
Yeah, but in order to put it up like on a feed for like the podcatchers, you're gonna have to pay for that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Debbie Downer over here. No, but he's right though. You do have to pay a bit just to get that going. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's going to be his focus. I think it's. I think if you're going to do it now, I think once the writer's strike is over, he'll be back and running up regular. I think he's experimenting now. I think he'll come back to it. He's also said he. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so as some as you know, my job is a 10 to 14 hour day gig. It starts at 5. Oh, Voltaire says,
I got a 10 to 14 hour gig talking about movies. Where
I know.
It's
From
not like
home,
he's, working in a warehouse or
in my garage. Yeah.
Well, he has people editing and making his thumbnail.
Yeah.
If I had that, I'd be rolling out. And I do that all myself right now.
Mm-hmm.
I do clip outs, thumbnails, topics, and I have a full-time job and I take care of my parents.
Right.
So, yeah, I think it could be a little whiny here.
Are they really demonetizing people under 1 million subs?
Yeah.
Like, in what way? Like copyright strikes?
Wait a second. What are you talking about?
Like some YouTubers are getting demonetized.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like as a blanket under 1 million subs, you're demonetized. That's the new no. They are being.
I was like, we're all fucked.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, right.
I had at one point I had 2 million subs.
Yeah. He did. At one point, he had 2 million.
It was the greatest glitch of all time.
Yeah. It was so worth it. I was like, yeah.
Well, what's happening is they're being harsher on shorts and reused content, and make sure, even though you could put trailer reactions on shorts and stuff, I would be careful doing that. Video reaction, it seems you have better. Anything that's copyrighted, I would be really careful on shorts.
You gotta set up a Patreon.
What's that?
I don't even do shorts. I'm just like.
Well, I've been doing short. That's a way to grow your channel.
It's a way to grow. Yeah.
It's just you have to be smart about it. I think I'm doing it the right way. Like if I react like say an interview with James Gunn, if you just play the interview, a clip of the interview, I think that's puts you at risk for reused content. But if you pause it, like you do a trailer reaction, you pause it and then commentate on it. I think that's fine. But people are just like doing clips of stuff and just re-uploading it. Or some people were doing, just re-uploading someone else's TikToks of content, and that's getting them flagged for reused content. So just be careful. Shorts is the way to grow the channel now, though. I hate it because I hate the TikTok culture. I hate little shorts. I can't stand that. That's where people's attention spans are, and that's where it's going. But that's the internet nowadays. They have less attention span, and that's
they don't want to invest.
Yeah, but that's the only way I was going in sub growth recently. It could be fun too, though. But yeah, that works. But back to John Campia, he's talking about. But this is all choices. Like he could do an 8-hour day and still have a successful.
That just means he's not very good at time management.
Yeah, I mean Grace does everything on her own, and she's
Yeah,
not
but
complaining
she's-
like this.
Yeah, but she's terrible.
What?
Well,
no.
That's
Grace
perfect.
gets a lot more info than he does. I mean, if we're gonna compare, like I just bring up articles and stuff, but you know how much research Grace does? Don't you agree? You know, I know people get annoyed with her, but Brian, doesn't she do a lot of research on her own
Bippity boppity boo.
with the movie math and stuff? It brings up
yeah,
what kind of
I think so.
numbers?
I would. Okay, movie math, yes. Everything else, no.
Okay. She gets all kinds of pictures ready and everything. So yeah, I do think this is time management.
Yeah.
And
The little
I-
clip art at like flies
Yeah.
on the screen. Yeah, I was like, oh god.
and he's making like I'm not jealous. Well, I'm not jealous of his wealth, but he's making bank. Like I have a real hard time feeling sorry for him though.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not going to mock him and make fun of him.
Well,
Yeah.
why would you need to feel sorry for him? I mean, quite.
Well, this is the kind of thing
He's
like,
crying.
yeah,
No, he's not doing that at all. He's
He said-
basically
Go ahead.
basically telling us he's so successful that he can afford to change it up and make things a little easier on himself and spend more time with his wife. And quite frankly, if I were in his shoes, I'd do the same thing.
Okay. If I would spend less time with my wife and do more movies. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't let her.
Man,
don't let,
she's in the
I
room.
wanna spend that- No, she's not. She's definitely. I'm
Where's the
joking.
frying
I'm
pan,
joking.
dude?
I'm
Where's the frying
joking. I
pan?
was throwing a
Yeah.
joke. No, I love movie talk, and she, honestly, she could use a break from me as well.
I'll make sure she doesn't hear you say that because
No, she's fine with that. She was like, "Tell me this day, you're gonna hurt your back. This is stupid. Why you get this big furniture taken upstairs?" And I was like, "I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing." And then later, my back, my back.
A
But
10 to 14-hour gig, but like this is you're doing it at
Choices.
home. You know what I mean?
This
Like you're
is
doing
choices.
it.
Well, that's the thing. He doesn't. He did his show was even potentially better when he was just doing it in a room in his house, and then he buys a big studio. He always does this, and then he expands the team, and
Well,
then
that's
he's like,
because of
"Oh,"
his ego.
and then my money's less. That's why I'm like,
His ego.
that's why I'm like, there's room for
I thought
movie
he was
talk,
doing-
but never to the point where you're buying office space and stuff like that. I don't
I
think
thought he
there's
was doing it in his garage. I thought that was where his studio was.
no.
He bought a
say
new
he-
house a couple of years ago. He
he
did a
The
already
Canadians
was.
say garage.
Garage.
The garage.
But he it seems like he consistently tries to build up to what it was, Collider Movie Talk. He's making a lot of money, and then the more he expands the business, it's like, oh, I'm making less money if I try to expand. You don't need office space if you could do this in your look at Nicotina. Look at that. Did you buy office space for that?
Look at my camera's crooked too. See how
I
That's
think it's
actually
different when they really
he
fucked
has a
up that
whole
printer.
different house. That's
Yeah.
not his house.
No, it's not.
No,
Oh wow,
It's his pool house.
it's
that's just a
it's-
garage.
It's
No.
just a separate dwelling.
So it's a separate structure on my property,
Yeah.
as I like to put it.
Nice.
Before we owned the house, somebody built this, and it used to be a grow room. So they used to
Oh.
grow marijuana in here, and
Yeah.
so it's fully insulated. There's drywall and everything, and so it's also right across from like all my stockings for Christmas and everything. So yeah, we store everything in here, and I store myself. So it's great,
There you go.
and the channel.
That made Brian happy. He's like, wow.
I've never seen an inside grow before.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Look at that.
There's-
That's how much
Yeah.
does that cost you, Ryan? To
I'm
that
renting it
office?
right now.
Oh,
I'm
God.
doing about 10 to 12 hours of work per day. It's really getting taxing on me. I mean, it's a lot of thumbnails.
You know what this sounds like? It sounds like his wife got mad at him, and his wife is sick of doing this. Sick of the channel. And he's like, "Oh, I need to change it up." I mean, look, if you're doing your own business for 10 to 14 hours a day, I mean, like, what does that really matter? I don't think he has kids, does he?
No.
So what
Isn't
does it
his
matter?
wife a big wheel at Mattel, like an executive or something?
She used to be at Hasbro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's a busy person.
Well, she's
Yeah.
on his channel, or she used to be on his channel.
Yeah, she
Do,
does. She
do
does
you
stuff.
like my mansion?
Where are you seated?
It's an igloo.
Oh wow, how do you afford
That's a
that?
huge house.
There's a
Damn,
there's a
bro.
watermark
Totally
on it.
real.
How much does it
No,
cost
I don't,
without
I
the
don't see a
watermark?
watermark.
Property in Saskatchewan is like $200 you get a mansion.
It's not a watermark. It's raining, is what it is.
That's raining
Yeah.
watermarks.
CJH likes to stream out in front of his house.
Yeah.
The Wi-Fi is better out here.
When you're outside, it's a lot better.
Yeah. What is that,
Outside, I
5G?
get that 5G network.
Yeah.
So there's
What else does he say?
50 plus graphics
Sorry,
that
I'm
get
just
used in each episode. But this is stuff he all has people to do for him. You know, people do this for
Yeah.
him.
Poor guy.
At that point,
I
they
go
show
home, have dinner, spend time with my wife, and spend around 8 or at around 9 or 10 p.m. My work starts on the next day's show. Like, dude, I don't give a shit.
3 times more effort that goes into anything else we do is the John Campia show.
Go back to Canada.
Back around October 22, we started to recognize an interesting pattern. The videos on our channel were getting more and more views. However, the actual full John Campia show episodes were not.
Well, yeah, because no one wants to sit around for fucking 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah, seriously.
Because what he does
really?
is
Then
he
what
does
am I
his
doing?
show. Well, he does his show, and then as soon as he's done with his show, he immediately starts clipping his streams, and so he's putting out videos of his streams. So anyone who watches him after a while, they're like, "Oh, here's a segment where he talked about Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I'm going to watch that," as opposed to watching the entire stream from start to
He
finish.
does seem like he's using his wife as a scapegoat.
He
though.
did use, yeah, I'm reading that. You know, he's blaming her for time.
How is his during those
frozen
live
right now?
streams? How is his super chat activity? Does he do okay?
Oh yeah,
That's the only comments that he responds to are super chats.
That's his bread and butter.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's making money.
Hey, Crazy Joe, you're feeling what Campia's throwing down though. You're get a different opinion.
A different opinion than John Campia. I agree with him. I would do the same. I'm very sad that he's doing this because
I'm taking his place, mother effers. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start doing this after work.
Yeah.
Fill his
All
slot.
right.
I'm gonna
All
fill
right,
his.
man.
I'm gonna fill his slot.
I'm telling you,
Some
that's the
say-
best
Yeah,
time
but
to
you-
do it.
Time slot.
you can't fill his slot after work.
motherfucker! I will massacre.
Oh, we're
You can't fill his slot after work though. I mean, he's in the middle of the day. He puts this doesn't work for me. I'm not going to be able to enjoy his show anjoy and I think he does
Well,
the
join
best
mine.
movie show there is on the internet.
You're on MME. Don't you
so-
hear what you're saying? You know.
Well, I mean, yeah, we should strive to be as good as he is. I mean, he
We're better.
Ugh, God, I would
we?
never try to go that cruel.
are we? I mean, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not
we
as
have-
good
we
as
have
him.
more. We have more opinions than he does.
I feel like when I'm in my zone, I'm better than anyone out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the right attitude
I
about
have
it.
I have
Awesome.
yet to see anyone as good as Campia. Even Robert
You're
Meyer
looking
Burnett.
at him.
I like Robert Meyer Burnett, and he's not nearly as good as Campia when he's on his own.
You're talking about it being an entertaining person to listen to? Because Robert Meyer Burnett has 10 times the amount of good information than John Campia could ever have.
Yeah,
I
but
could
his-
listen to anything that
but
that
he-
dude
but his-
says,
but his
and I
show's
know
not as
that
good.
he's telling me the truth.
But his show's not as good.
It doesn't. See,
He
okay,
doesn't-
you want
he doesn't
showmanship.
pre-
That's what
he
you're
doesn't-
more
he
interested in
doesn't- he doesn't-
showmanship than you
it's-
are
it's
about
the-
the actual facts and information.
Yeah, no,
he's
it's
providing.
it's
Yeah,
it's
okay.
got to be presented the right way, and nobody does it better than Campia. He's found the perfect format. It's
He
all
has
about the movies. He doesn't. There's no
Moving
bullshit.
cameras and lighting. That's it.
Yeah, well, no.
Well, he's
you're
been
talking
doing
about
it for a long
aesthetics.
time,
though. See,
too.
you're talking about aesthetics. I'm talking about presentation.
He's in the algorithm. Like all that time that Robert Meyer was helping out his channel. That's another thing. Unless you grow your channel off hate clicks, you have to be kind of ingrained in the YouTube search. And can't be just
Yeah,
And
he
that's-
is, but you can't take away from the fact you can't be a successful YouTuber as successful as he is without having some appeal and charisma.
Oh,
and
yeah.
likability. I
Yeah.
mean, he certainly has that.
Yeah.
I personally don't care for his stuff that much, but I get it. People like him, like Joe. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I have a huge announcement myself. I'm going to fill his slot
Go for it.
during the day.
I want you to go to the next Star Wars celebration and complain for not getting a VIP pass or whatever he did that one time.
Yeah, I'm going to do 2 streams a day. I'm picking up the slack while he's slacking off. You know.
So this is breaking news.
Yeah. I'm going to try. Reyes says, I personally enjoy watching RMB more. His cadence of speech and ability to carry a dialogue monologue is very nice. ASMR. Whoa. Okay. Just my 2 cents. All right. So
He's soothing.
I think John Campia will flip flop in a few months. And he'll be back with the
Well,
live show.
I mean, is he totally like folding up shop, or I mean, what's
No.
going on?
No, he's reeling it in.
He's switching it to an audio podcast, which doesn't
But
work
he's still,
for me.
but he's
because of the
still
time.
filming it and making clip outs. He's just not showing you.
No, he's not doing that anymore. That's what he announced today. He's stopped.
He's
doing
basically doing it, but he's making the same amount of content. He's just self-contained videos, and it's all together for the podcast. But you can't see it visually.
He's not. No, that's what he said today. He's not doing that anymore. It's audio only. He's not doing those clips. I mean, he said he's going to put the audio podcast up on YouTube. If you want to go to YouTube and listen to his audio podcast, but even then, he's not going to put that out till he's done recording. So you're not going to be able to hear that until like 4 p.m, which doesn't work for my schedule.
He's experimenting with. I think another thing this is a typical. I think what he's doing is the typical YouTuber thing.
It's the master of none.
No. Like
retirement ceremony.
There's a big YouTuber, video game YouTuber, Review Tech USA. So when he wanted to build out another channel, he said, "Oh, I'm not going to be doing as much as here. You're really going to need to check me out here." So you build up that too, and then later on, when its growth increases, when you get massive growth, then you say, "Okay, we're going to go back to everything."
You get what?
So you kind of force the people to go to you and subscribe to you for Podio, and then you're going to come back anyway. And I think that's what he's doing here. The typical YouTuber thing. If you really want the full experience, or like a stream type thing, which you're going to hear me on audio on these other platforms, you push your people to go there, and then when that becomes successful, you come back. And I think that's what he's doing. I'm telling you now, he's doing the typical big YouTuber thing. You got to check me out on my other channel. My other channel's for streaming. I'm going to do less video content, and then eventually they come back anyway. It's just to get a big.
He's gonna come right back. Yeah,
it's a big surge to go sub to his podcast on other platforms, and then after the writer's strike, he'll be back, filling slots with massive growth. Yes,
I think he's just tired.
I mean, I'm not blaming him either. It's going to work. You're gonna get people. Well, I want to listen to John Campia. I'm going to go sub to him on his other platforms for Podio. Massive growth. Yes, exactly. Axel wants on. I don't know. It's up to you, Nicotina. Should I let Axel on? Oh, you don't care.
Yeah, go for it.
What about you, Ryan?
It's your channel.
Yeah, this is your channel. We can only block him on certain channels.
Yeah. I only had him blocked on my channel for so long before he found a way around that.
So, what do you think of that, Voltaire? What do you think of my theory there? That's something that big social media influencers do. They are very dramatic and act like they're going to be so many changes. Go support me on this other platform to get that massive growth to that platform, and then they come back.
He's going to come right back. I mean, he really.
I think you're right. Well, your theory makes sense because.
And then after the writer's
strike, kind of attention whore.
Yes,
and he does know how to play the algorithm too.
If he comes back, if he comes back, I think it's the Tarantino effect. You know, Tarantino says he's only doing 10 movies. I believe Tarantino means it. I think he means he's only making 10 movies, but then he's going to get bored and he's going to come back.
And then after, he'll say, "I'm coming back because of all of you fans demanding more." He'll act like it's because of fans demand. I'm telling you.
Not gonna lie, I prefer Bryce quit YouTube.
Axel, what was that?
I prefer if Grace Randolph would quit YouTube.
No, I don't want anyone to quit. No quitters.
We need somebody to run of.
Yeah, Max relies on her too much. He can't
What?
Plus, you do have a massive crush on her. So.
No, not a massive. No, just like.
No, it's the same thing. I mean, look, during the pandemic, right? The guy was, you're talking about, 14 hours a day. Look, during the pandemic, when there was nothing to talk about, that guy was live every day. So I mean, yeah, he was probably busting his ass then, like, holy shit, I gotta find something to talk about.
He
and
did take
probably
some
wiped
time off
himself out.
there. He did
And
take
so
some time
are
off
we,
there.
piggybacking off every word.
But then, but then here's the thing though, is that then he had the big Robert Pattinson moment where he had his his Pattinson rant that then took off, right? And I was like, oh, cool, excellent, right? So now he's gonna do this, and this will drum up some interest.
He'll
in
do
what
the
he's doing
same
now.
thing when they announce the new Superman, actor or whatever that for James Gunn. He'll do the same thing. He'll be polarizing because that's what they try. That's their MO.
I can guarantee you that come, let's say, San Diego Comic-Con, he'll be back because he'll say, well, there's too much to cover here. I had to go back onto YouTube so I can show you guys everything that I'm checking out or whatever. And then he'll just keep going from there.
But he still does his open
He's not
mic,
leaving
yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, he's not leaving YouTube.
It's just very dramatic. I think he's doing almost the same amount of content. He's just forcing his hardcore viewers to go to support him on another platform.
Sure.
And then he'll be back once the writer's strike is done. There's more to talk about.
Yeah.
And that's my prediction.
Well, and that's the thing is that now, if you have that big of a platform, you can't really just be fucking around when you get on the on your stream, right? So, he spends all these hours every day, scraping the bottom of the barrel to get every little bit of content that he thinks, will be good and to make up his show because he goes in the morning. So it's not like he goes in the afternoon when, shit's already happened. He goes in the morning. So he has to have everything ready bright and early when everything starts. So it's like,
Tagrassi says there isn't going to be anything to cover at San Diego Comic-Con.
I bet.
All H is going to be a ghost town. Cancellations have already begun.
James Gunn's going to cancel all of DC.
Cancellations for why?
Because of the writer's strike.
Yeah, but the writer's strike wouldn't have anything to do with Comic-Con.
How
they don't have to script those panels.
Actors are going on strike. Actors are going on strike this next month, and then the directors are going the next month after that. So,
is that real?
Well, they got it worked out.
Okay, thanks, Claudia.
Well, they've already talked about earlier in one of the topics that I wasn't even here for.
Yeah,
at least they were trying to.
No, it's very unique that they're
SAG-AFTRA's already on it, that's the actors. And then
I don't know that actors going on strike means they can't appear at cons, though. I think that just means they can't.
Dana, you got a haircut?
What's up?
I don't know.
Why are you blowing me up?
Promotion for the studio would seem to be crossing the picket line, wouldn't it?
That's my studio. See it?
Oh,
I stream in a tore up pool house.
You sound like Jeremy.
That's why I was getting at.
I know. Well, I hope there's something to announce. I think that they might hold off on some announcement if they don't have the writers and everyone ready to go. I think they're going to announce the Fantastic Forecast.
Yeah.
What do you think the Fantastic Forecast is going to be?
Margot Robbie is Invisible Woman. Adam Driver.
Breaking news.
Who did that? CJ just played with the buttons.
It's breaking news, though. Okay, go ahead. You were saying.
No, I mean that's not break. That's what the rumors have been. I think that's a good
we
choice.
do talk about rumors, speculate.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I like it. I just know what it is. Like I don't lose my mind either way. I don't think everything's going to happen, but I don't I don't assume everyone's wrong either. James Gunn has a big head.
What?
Yes, he's very confident. Yeah. He thinks a lot.
Some people have small heads, it's the way it works.
Yeah.
It's the way it works.
It's the way of the world. No, I mean,
he's got a huge head.
Like I said, like when Comic-Con comes around, then he'll probably go back to YouTube because you got to have video content for
You
that.
do.
How are you going to cover that on a podcast? You can't. So yeah, he'll go back onto there, and then that's probably when he'll start to slowly just start going back to what he was doing, and who knows. But like I said, his wife is probably getting pissed. And look, in his little letter, he's like, "Oh, my wife will say, let's go for a walk. It's a beautiful night. Oh, I'm working, honey. Sorry." It's kind of like, all right, okay.
I mean, I did the same thing last year. I mean, I quit to spend more time with my family, and then I got drawn right back in. But
But you have a real job too, right, Joe?
yeah, but I'm also not a millionaire. I mean, I
real
don't
job.
think Campia needs to work, quite frankly.
No, he
I
says
think
that
he
in
do-
his video. He goes,
Yeah, I
"Oh,
think he
I'm not
does
trying
it-
to brag, but I can
Yeah, I
retire."
think he does it because he enjoys it. I mean, he could go Scrooge McDuckin in his money bank.
I'm
Well,
never
but
going to
here's the
retire.
thing.
Never going to retire
Yeah,
from movie talk.
Max will never give up.
I'm not a
But-
quitter.
But here's the thing, though, is that like at the end of the day, look, I mean, you say what you want about John Campia, but still, at the end of the day, he has an ego, and so after a while, you have to feed your own ego because you're like, well, I can't let everything I built go by the wayside, and then he'll just come back and start doing his thing again because that's just what he
They
does.
have that need for attention.
Exactly,
Mm-hmm.
like Max.
Yeah, I'm never going to stop. There's going to be 5 people watching. I'm still going. This is interesting. This is a pretty popular game. I know not
Oh
everyone.
yeah, I played that game once with a few friends. It was pretty fun. Pretty scary.
So very Nicolas Cage is on board for Dead by Daylight. This is probably going to be a really decent project, I'm thinking. The game was really well made.
That's some Con Air. I mean, that's
No, I know. That's fine. They just used that picture. Blumhouse Productions and James Wan, Atomic Monster, are teaming up to develop a horror film based on Behavior Interactive's global multiplayer horror video game Dead by Daylight.
God, James Wan is in on every horror project now.
Yeah,
everybody loves him.
Look, that's the game right there. See that Dead by Daylight? You see, that's the video of his him talking in the game. You should be able to play it. Oh,
Super free content.
John
What is
Campia.
Hold on.
Look closely at Tobey Maguire's dick.
All right, Axel.
That wasn't me. I don't have access to it.
All right, let me see. This is
Although
Nicolas
I do
Cage.
have Discord.
Let me see here. This is it. This is nothing.
Well,
hold on. My sticky computer's running too slow.
Mighty Campia pants. Pull it out.
Sorry about that.
Okay, here's the video game of Nicolas
watch,
Cage.
he talks.
No, it doesn't.
I heard nothing.
What's Nicolas Cage gonna do?
I didn't hear nothing.
Reality can shape the fabric of reality.
Oh, here. Oh, okay.
You had muted.
It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
He looks better than a real life Nicolas Cage. I got to be real.
What is he gonna do in the video game? Like,
I don't know. I never
Probably
played it.
have a
I just
character.
know of it.
never played it.
Sounds like what is that? Twilight Zone.
Yeah. What is Dead by Daylight? What is that? Actually,
It's a
you
video
played it.
Have you ever played Friday the 13th?
I played on NES.
Nintendo?
It's kind of like that.
It's a pretty fun game. It's only like 4 players, multiplayer, and yeah, you just got to do some tasks, and yeah, pretty fun.
It's
Wow,
pretty
that's
toxic
amazing.
at
Sounds
times.
amazing.
That sounds
Axel.
incredible.
Unlike TJ, his mic.
So basically, you can play as a serial killer or survivors.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, we have some rapid fire topics.
Oh, I like these.
Here we go.
Oh, I don't.
Spice it up.
Yeah.
Let's start with the Little Mermaid. Who's looking forward to Little Mermaid?
Got my tickets.
Off you and off camera. I know, man. I know. You're telling me, man. Matt's not going to see Little Mermaid, Brian.
I could give 2 shits.
Dude, no, he won't.
Disney Plus is around the corner.
I don't even know if I'll watch it on Disney Plus.
Oh,
I know.
It's the best movie since The Dark Knight. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Suicide
Disney
Squad.
says Disney always theirs is not the Dark Knight. It's Avengers Endgame. They don't even say
Yeah.
it anymore. So this is the best movie since
Best one yet.
Avengers Endgame.
Yeah.
I don't care. This does not capture my interest at all.
It does not tickle your fancy.
It does not tickle my anything.
It's filled with few great performances from Halle Bailey and Melissa McCarthy. What about
Melissa McCarthy?
You don't want to you don't want to support Melissa McCarthy?
Yeah, she's gonna crap in a sink.
What?
Man, dude, what? She had like one movie that was decent, Bridesmaids. And even then, she kind of felt like she was pushing it, like just in your face to be in your face. I don't know.
Wow. These reviews aren't that great. Incredibly spotty.
I mean,
yeah, but they say that
Very
about all
funny
the
even.
live action Disney movies.
Best
there's
Disney
actually
live
some
action.
really good
That's a
ones.
good one. That's a good one. Elevated even further by note perfect star-making performance from Halle Bailey. These are the first reactions. The VFX are not always perfect. They are far better than some subpar trailers like Marvel. They will like it. Having the time of her life. Definitely one of the better live adaptations from Disney. I'm taking my nieces and my wife to see it on the 27th, I think. So
I don't know.
I mean, I'm
they
more
turned
excited
Sebastian
for-
into a real crab, which
Yeah.
looks just fucking weird. I'm just like, dude.
Imagine if they had access to make a Garfield movie. They'd just make Garfield like a regular cat instead of like.
Yeah, they make him a real fat cat.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
I mean, look, the first Garfield wasn't horrible. Tale of Two Kitties, you went nuts. You went overboard.
You watched Tale of Two Kitties?
I sure the fuck did, man. It's got Rocky Horror Picture Guy, Tim Curry from Clue. He was one of the cats, and of
Clue?
course, Tim Curry.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He also he was in Legend. He played
he was in Legend. He was
villain.
in Clue. He was replaced by Mark Hamill as the Joker in the Batman the Animated series.
I have trouble with anyone other than Lorenzo Music doing the voice of Garfield.
Bill Murray was all right.
But oddly
Did he nail
enough,
it in like
Lorenzo
everything else?
Music. But oddly enough, Lorenzo Music was the voice of Venkman on Real Ghostbusters, so there's some symmetry there.
Yeah.
The Orville season 4 will it get released or get canceled. I still never really watched Orville, but I've heard.
Well, there you go. With the writer's strike, that's something you can catch up on. I've heard nothing but good things about that show.
Oh yeah,
My
and
wife
the
watches
Orville.
it. She says it's good.
The Orville's a show you can do without the writers because all they do is dumpster dive and rewrite old Next Generation scripts anyway.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, you don't like it, Brian?
I can't stand Orville. You want to know why?
Oh
Go
God!
ahead.
Here we go. Always a
people
Trekkie.
who don't like new Star Trek use the Orville as a cudgel against people who actually enjoy Star Trek now.
What do you mean?
And also literally
What do
every
I
single
mean?
episode.
What do I mean?
Yeah. Like, give me an example.
They will literally go after you for like, well, the Orville is the way Star Trek should be.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Look, I'm a Galaxy Quest guy.
Me
so,
too.
That's where I lie.
One of the greatest films of all time.
But also,
Galaxy Quest is
literally,
great.
every single episode of the Orville, there is an episode of Next Generation that had the exact same story, and you could be like, "Oh,
Well,
that's
that sounds
that's this
appealing,
episode.
right? They parody the episode.
It's not a parody, though. It's not a parody. It's just a ripoff because they don't even do comedy anymore. Seth MacFarlane said he didn't want it to be funny anymore. He wanted to lean into the sci-fi. So it's
What I heard
just
that
Star
changed
Trek now.
From,
They got Brandon
from
Braga
comedy
writing it, so
to
Star
now
Trek.
it's a sci-fi show.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
yeah.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
Yeah, get out of here.
I'm just not
Fascinating.
interested. Sorry.
Oh, it's on Disney
Oh,
Plus. I
that's
got to
what
catch
you
up on this. I think I will start binging
We
this.
could
Wow.
we could watch. We could do a watch.
Yeah, we'll do a
party
watch
there.
along. Let's go.
Have fun.
Look
Yeah,
at
there
that
you
in
go. It's all on
life.
Disney
We have to
Plus.
get Brian.
Easy.
We'll have Brian navigate for us. He'll
Yeah,
Max.
let Brian shit on it throughout the whole thing. I like
Right.
the idea.
Great to Star Trek and be like, oh, yeah, I saw this in episode The Inner Light of the Next Generation.
Hey, we'll all watch it together, and then we'll all praise it while Brian's just like, "No,
Yeah,
fuck this
I-
show."
It would be like a Mystery Science Theater 2000 type of thing, Brian.
Yeah.
It'll be good.
Oh wow.
The hate watching.
My
is on.
favorite was when they ripped off a storyline from Star Trek Discovery the following year after Discovery did it. It's like, oh my god, they just did that story.
But they were being serious. Like I thought it was
Yeah.
a comedy.
Yeah, well, it started off as like a comedy, but then
It's
it
got
started
Wonder
getting more
Woman.
serious and more serious. And
Andrea,
Yeah.
What?
Are they hour-long episodes or just half hour?
Oh, by the last season, they were like 90 minutes each. Like
Wow.
they just kept.
I'm gonna
It's very
watch it.
self-indulgent.
I thought it was a parody. Like it was like a funny version, like a Galaxy Quest.
Yeah, I thought it was a Galaxy Quest type of thing too.
Yeah,
Little bit,
I
not
watched
as-
a couple episodes of the first season. It was all right, but I mean, I didn't continue watching it.
Yeah. Hey, Thomas Law. Yeah, if you're just getting here, remember to like the video. Hey, Niner for life. I haven't seen you in a while. Over on the Nicotina show. This
Oh, yeah,
is kind of fun. Every once in a
He
while, we
loves
should-
Star Trek, and he says that Orville is fucking great.
That's cool.
This is accurate. This is accurate. Absolutely, Death Dude Vince. Yeah, they have these just long shots of just like flying around the ship.
Right.
And
Well,
What are
crazy,
they, the
crazy
motion
Joe and
picture?
Brian are
Jesus
too
Christ.
negative on this. It's really.
It's strange to
unsettling.
hear Crazy Joe be negative.
No,
about
because it's
anything. That's
Doomcock's
really
favorite
interesting.
show. Okay.
it's
Oh,
not-
is it
it's not
really?
very-
No, that's what I'm saying. Okay, people like that would use that against people who like New Trek.
Well, yeah, but
Oh.
that's all fake though.
Yeah, but I heard
That,
New
like-
Trick isn't as good as Orville.
I don't care. It's just reason for me not to like them.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. That's fake. They're not really saying that this is better because they think it's better. They're saying it's better because they need something
Just
to
to
elevate.
trigger you. Just to trigger.
Yeah.
you.
It's one of those things where it's like if they're going to trash something, they have
It's
to pick the
wrestling,
equivalent.
Brian. He's like
If they're
a
going to
heel.
trash Rings of Power, then they have to praise House of the Dragon. If they're going to
It
trash
makes it easier to
Captain
trash
Marvel, they have to praise Alita. They always have to have their thing that they go, don't
Alita.
watch this,
Watch The
Yeah.
Expanse. Oh.
Right, exactly.
You I keep hearing about The Expanse. It was kind of boring when I started.
Oh
watching
my god! I
yeah.
tried to get through the first season. I couldn't hang, but I know people love it.
it. Mhm.
I hear
Well,
it gets really good if you get past season 1, but I can't get through season 1.
All right,
So boring. My god.
I do have something to admit, everyone.
Uh-oh.
What?
Scared.
What did you do?
Breaking news.
I fell for AI.
Oh, god damn it.
What did you
Fell
do?
for AI. I saw a picture on small screen, and I thought this was an actual picture from a production.
Reality?
No, I thought it was from a Sony movie, the Sony Spiderverse.
Oh,
And I said, and
man.
I even made a thumbnail. This was not the original title of the stream. I completely fell for Voltaire and Brian know that I fell for this. This was the original clip. I thought this is actually what they were going with. This.
Halle Berry? You thought Halle Berry was going to be?
No, I was saying,
Spider-Man?
I saying it was the same energy, this costume, and I'm like, Sony, epic
The
fail,
hair
Sony.
looks so fake. It just.
But this is an AI generated image, and I feel like a buffoon.
I actually like the mask.
Isn't that Wanda's costume? Like, but with a Spider-Man mask?
Yeah.
I like the mask. It's pretty dope.
So-
That's not real though.
If you saw that girl at an eyes wide shut type of party, you'd be
I
like,
mean,
"That's-
yeah, I'm just not saying, yeah, go up to her, definitely Voltaire.
Yeah, if I
I'm
had a
saying
chance
for
to like,
movies.
yeah.
For
That's
that
a little
type of
different.
situation, That's a different situation.
Put a few drinks in me, give me
Yeah.
a mask, anything
Like,
can happen.
Honestly, if you're in a situation for that, you go for
Welcome
Halle
to
Bailey.
the-
If that
Halle
was how
Berry,
it was
too.
gonna look, Max, if that was reality, I'd be like, what a fucking train wreck of a movie this is gonna be. I mean, come on,
I'd
really?
be
I know,
first
that's
in
So that's
line.
why he
Epic
called it an epic
fail.
fail. Yeah.
Epic fail. This is like a Ryan Kennel thumbnail.
Ooh.
Oh,
epic
Barry.
fail.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
He's like,
Buzzword.
But
We're
We're
getting
getting
called
along
out,
so
Max.
well.
But Voltaire,
Where
if
are
you
his
were at a
eyebrows?
if you were at an Eyes Wide Shut party, you would go up to Halle Berry too, right? And
Sure,
that
heck
watch.
yeah.
But you don't want to watch her as Catwoman with the story, you know.
Well, I mean, I would tell her I would want to.
The
I
mute
would-
button was
I would
invented
tell her
for a
anything.
reason.
Okay. All right. So here's the article. Small screen. Well, I don't read the articles. I just read the headlines and I create a bunch of topics.
Yeah, we know.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the headline. Where is it?
Oh,
Can I get
man.
this?
Jesus.
Where the hell? How do I get rid of this shit?
Ryan Johnson, Star Wars.
Jesus,
All right.
man.
See Sydney Sweeney as Spider-Woman. I was like, oh, is this a first image? And it's through the wonders of AI. Damn it!
All right, if anyone just read the article instead of picking the headline.
All right. Yes,
Wow.
After people were asking about it, I started to read the article.
Well, I mean, I have to give Small Screen some credit here. I mean, they got some integrity. You know, they're not trying to sell this off as something like other people that they've worked with before in the past.
No, but Max criticizes clickbait nonstop, and he got caught by it today.
I know.
Max is the king of
a little bit
clickbait.
shameful.
Yeah. But yeah, it says it right there, the first line. So see her as Spider-Woman.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
You know, and there you go. Wow.
So the guy who just complained about TikTok low attention rate can't read the first line of the article to find out that it's fake. Sorry, Max. I love you, respect you, but that's hilarious.
How dare you, Voltaire, for pointing out my hypocrisy. All right, nice knowing Voltaire. Bye.
In his defense, he didn't have his glasses on.
Hey, I was doing housework. I'm getting my studio ready so I could compete with Nicotina and Ryan here. Yes.
You got to get that studio.
Although Ryan's is getting
Studio
a
is
little dirty.
my fucking bedroom, dude.
Dirty.
Yeah, no,
Your pile's getting bigger.
back there.
Your pile's getting bigger.
It is. It's getting bigger.
And Leon's getting larger.
And then Crazy Joe there.
But that's not real.
Yeah, it is.
That's not real.
That
is not
that-
Clever Lang standing behind him. Okay.
That is semi real.
Yeah, it's a picture of his room.
augmented
and
reality.
he's using a green screen.
It's a picture of his room 20 years ago. Oh no.
No, that was that corner of the room last year.
Okay, so watch out, everyone. Watch out. There are AI ladies on the internet.
Oh.
Yeah, we know.
Breaking news.
Don't get caught.
Make sure you read the article, ladies and gentlemen.
At least look at her hair.
They're not just on.
Yeah, her hair doesn't look real in that image.
Look at her eyes. They just look so passionate.
Sorry, explain that to me. Why doesn't her hair look real? What am I missing?
It just looks
Okay,
bit
so
too
there's no
smooth.
little strands. Yeah, it's if you look at the background and the foreground
too smooth.
on the right side of the image, all right, you can see like her
Smooth.
shoulder right there. It's just too like somebody cropped that out.
It looks photoshopped or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got me. I would have been like, "Hey, how's it going?"
All right.
This is why I get tricked by filters on dating apps that the girls use.
TMI, Voltaire. You'll have to go to Ryan or Nicotina. Hey, is there anything sus in this?
Yeah. Axel,
yeah.
give me your phone number. I'll text you the pictures of the girls.
Yeah, okay. I'll also send you
for
the numbers on my
Is this
credit card.
He just sent me just pictures of dudes.
What?
What?
Pictures of dudes, sure. Okay, I'll send you some. All right.
This
Let's see
lady's
what
got
else.
a beard.
Let's see what else I got here.
Oh yeah, I sent a
Looks like
link
it's
in the
that-
private chat if you want.
Oh, thanks. I always need more.
God.
I always need more. Okay. So I'm very sorry to tell you guys that Miss Marvel is passing in the comics.
Uh-oh.
No one's ever really gone.
Yeah.
Look at the Fantastic Four. They look at Peter Parker. He's devastated.
What is he dating her in the comics now or something?
She was probably less annoying than the live action one though, so I'll give her that.
Oh,
People are getting like really upset about this.
Kamala? Come on, or Kamala? What was her name?
Oh, what?
Kamala Harris.
Vice President?
She seems funny in the Marvels trailer though. She
Kamala
seems,
Harris. Yeah.
That one scene with her out in space, I guess, with Samuel L. Jackson was
Hi,
just
Nick
ridiculous.
Fury. Oh my God.
Oh, Rey's giving you some info, Voltaire. Red flag when all the photos are from the neck up.
So I know that, and I know about...
or if they take him for the bird's eye view painting.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's when you know they're trying to morph their body.
The last girl I met, I swear to God, I mean, I've been tricked by the weight before. You know what I mean? The clever shots, but the girl, like, just her face looked completely, almost not like it just looked different when I met her in real life, and I'm like, what's going on? And then I showed it to my secretary, and she's like, yeah, this is filters. I'm like, oh, jeez, I'm an old man. Jesus Christ. So, I really got tricked, but yeah, okay. I'll start
you have a secretary?
I do, yeah.
Oh,
He's
wow.
a successful man, yeah. Successful businessman.
Do you know John Campia?
Okay. Well,
They use
be
the
careful,
same
everyone.
agency.
It's getting harder out there. I would really
yeah.
not want to be in the dating scene right now. Oh, absolutely not.
So they're gonna
A
kill
lot of
Ms.
fun,
Marvel
guys. Let me tell you.
in the comics.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill her.
She's gonna be back.
She'll be back, yeah.
No one's ever
Right.
Lilo and Stitch live action movie. I'm into
That
Yes.
seems like it would be a lot better than The Little Mermaid.
Or Willow.
Fuck,
I think
anything's
that-
better than Willow.
Willow's
trash.
sequel series.
The sequel series on Disney was just
I
absolutely.
thought I had an article up about the where is
High School
that?
Musical set in the realm of whatever the hell fictional universe Willow's in.
Where's the Lilo and Stitch?
They just
I
I,
had
don't
an
know
article
what the
up
fuck they
about
were thinking when they were writing that trash. Oh my god.
The contemporary dialogue drove me so nuts.
Yeah, it
Really?
yes,
They
no,
did
I
that?
can agree.
Oh my
Yes.
god, it was horrible.
It was very bad. It was very bad.
That's why I said it was like High School Musical.
And it had that one girl that you like from Solo. That was the leader of the gang or whatever.
Who?
The redhead lady. She
was also in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
She was also in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Oh,
She's
there.
not a great actress. She needs to get some more chops.
Well, I mean, you don't like any actress, Ryan.
Reva.
I can't get into
No. Oh, that's another bad actress.
No, she wasn't.
wait.
She's not bad.
She was overacting.
She was a good actress.
She was overacting.
She's a good actress, but it did not do well in.
Did not
Obi-Wan.
look. That might not have been her fault for that one. That might have been the
Maybe-
director. Like, hey, do this way.
Maybe
Faster,
you don't
more
go
intense.
far enough.
But- yeah.
Obi-Wan felt like they filmed that like at Galaxy's Edge, and then they went to like a gravel quarry.
Hey y'all, let's go to the volume.
Yeah, it was just like
Yeah.
it just felt like very like holy shit.
They
That show
totally
just
ripped that
came
one
and
scene
went.
out of
Like, no one's
Robin
talking
Hood
about
Men
that
in
show.
Tights. I'm on the east side. I'm on the
Watched
I'm on
it.
the
It was a good show.
All right.
Well, that show
Well-
just came and went. Like
Here's
Nobody
the
cares
deal.
about
I
it.
watched it.
I saw an article
talks
today
about
about
it.
like
That's the thing.
they were canceling the
How are you talking about,
second
man?
season or continuation of Obi-Wan, and I was like, that was never a fucking thing. They were never.
Maybe
gonna
Vlad
do
and
it.
Kenobi.
Lilo
We
and
did watch
season
parties
2.
on this very channel.
Yeah.
Lilo and Stitch live action movie. First
Yeah.
Stitch design revealed on set.
Let's see it.
Oh, is this AI?
Yeah, Max. Wolf.
There you go.
What the fuck?
Oh,
The fuck is that? Is this like
Wow,
a UFO video?
bombs tonight. We're
That looks
demonetized.
inserted in. Like it was like.
I think they're actually using a
That's so
puppet.
odd. Well,
This
it's
looks
probably a
like-
stand-in.
Yeah.
They use it for lighting.
Or do you think it's going to
They
be
use
like
it
Grogu?
for a character for the actor to interact with on
What
set?
if it's not CGI though? What if they actually use an animatronic?
They can't get an aliens. They're not real.
What about
No,
Warwick?
but they use it in. I know that, Ryan. Animatronic.
Animatronic,
we don't know
like
that
Johnny
at all.
Five.
Or Sean Gunn could be the.
Wow, Voltaire's mind's just blown about filters, man.
Oh wow. Maybe that's a filter.
What do we think of this? Do you think it's going to be CG or I think it's going to be puppetry?
This
Of course
looks
you're gonna
like
use CG. Yeah.
this image looks like something I would see on the YouTube channel Dark 5, where he's like, this strange being was captured on
Oh,
a
you mean
sea-doo
like Phil?
with two individuals
Right.
out in the
In search
the
of
boo
with
woman.
Leonard
Yeah.
in the Gulf
I mean,
of
they
Mexico.
did the same thing for Homeboy behind you, Rocket.
What
You know,
the
they
fuck
put
is this?
I don't know how this happened. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, nice.
This is weird.
I like this.
Woo! I'm
That
just
is
the background.
super weird.
That's
You
pretty
really
cool.
like my background.
Oh, how does
don't
that
you?
work, dude? That's
I
awesome.
don't even know. I just pressed the random button. What the hell is up with
That's
it?
cool.
What is this?
Wow.
Who's
When did
making
this happen?
these?
I meant to hit this one.
Wow.
What weird layouts.
It's very versatile.
Yeah, what are you doing, StreamYard? Who's going to use that?
Oh my!
You
Like,
used
why
it.
am I back here?
This is so
I don't know,
weird.
it's cool though.
No, who would use this one? This is stupid.
Did you
You're
make
using
these?
it right now.
No, StreamYard just did the custom, unless someone else did. Because I pay for other people's StreamYard, so we have a crew here. So I don't know if someone's. Good work, everyone.
Is this like
Good
the John
work.
Campia show?
No, that's they just get paid for.
Wait,
your
wait,
StreamYard
interrupting
service, that's
people
it.
all the time? Yeah.
No. Okay. So,
all right.
This gives me high hopes. All right, let's watch a video.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, look at that!
He's
Wow,
kidnapping
this
it.
is $1 billion.
Stealing it offset.
$1 billion.
so
So he has the globe.
Yep, the globe is reflective. So,
So that's like the
it helps out
on-set
CG
dummy.
guys.
Yeah, it's the onset dummy.
Yeah.
It's for lighting.
I thought I was the onset dummy. Oh
well.
Like if
No.
this was a Guy Ritchie movie, the onset dummy would be what's that guy's name? I blew the joke because I can't think of his
Yeah,
name.
you really. I was gonna say
What,
okay.
former soccer player guy?
Just
Lucky number 11.
he just shuts his camera off. Like, oh, okay.
Josh Hartnett. There you
This
go.
looks like an amazing production already. I could tell. No.
That looks like they're filming in someone's backyard or something.
That's one hell of a backyard.
Yeah.
Oh no, not
I
backyard.
like
Like,
That's not even half the size of Nicotina's backyard.
My backyard goes
Yeah, I
on
know,
for
right?
days.
Oh, really?
I have my own ocean.
It looks like it's being taken at up that Camp Cove. Something like
All right. Well, guess we're scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, that
here.
was it? I thought you had a whole bunch of
Oh
stuff.
wow.
No, what do you mean a whole bunch? That's it.
Alita. I mean, your damn thumbnail had Alita
We
on
talked
it.
about Alita at the beginning of this movie. or
Oh,
mid-movie.
You
beginning
don't
of the
do
movie,
that. You
so-
always save it for the.
You save it for the finale.
the main event.
We're losing viewers.
Really?
I mean, we do have
I-
that video.
Yeah,
that
I
I
love how
sent.
he leaned in.
You say you make them wait? You make people wait? Oh wow.
What?
I mean,
I'm sorry, Nicotina viewers.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean,
John
there is
Campia
a
Did you
video
realize
I
we're
sent.
still on your channel too?
I know.
But now he's worried. I know.
I know.
Yeah,
There's only one
take me
watching,
down.
and that's me. So
Losing
everybody else left already.
Okay. Yeah, your viewers left me. Oh god.
Yeah, there's only one watching, and that's me. So everyone
Yeah.
else.
Oh really? Really?
Yeah. Even Axel's dumbass left. He was like,
I'm like,
I'm
like,
gonna
screw this. I'm on the show.
That's excellent.
I'm gonna talk on Max's stream.
What about Fast X? Who's your hype for
Say
Fast
hi
X?
to that dude, Vincent.
Who's Voltaire? You gonna go see Fast? Oh, Ryan's leaving. Oh,
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up in 5 hours and then get ready for tomorrow's show.
Excuses. What are you, John Campia? You might as well
Yeah.
retire.
Hey, if I want to eat breakfast with my wife,
Yeah. All right. Thanks,
gotta
Brian.
then I gotta hit the sack.
I gotta
Okay.
get out of here too, because
Well, you could.
Oh, wow, you guys.
Am I going to be running your stream without you?
Well,
should
no,
be.
I'm gonna. Once I leave, it should turn off, right?
No.
What?
You gotta stay the whole show.
No, actually,
that.
I mean, you could stop. Actually, I've never tried that.
Oh,
go
you
I
ahead
guess.
and-
I guess.
Hey,
it
Nick,
might-
go ahead and end
It
the
might.
stream.
It might. No.
I'm gonna
don't
end the
don't-
stream.
Don't end the broadcast.
All right, this is how you do it.
I
You
guess
gotta-
it might. I guess it
No,
might.
no,
stop
you
when
can.
leave.
You have to remove it, and I'm doing it right now. So,
Yo,
all right,
Good night, Ray.
there we
All
go.
Max.
Good night, everybody.
Later.
All right. Well,
There.
you leave
Good
the. You two nerds have to leave at the same time. What the hell is this? 2 of the 4. Okay.
Katana, you don't want to watch
Nice
the
pick.
video I made? Damn.
Now he
You've
really
been
wants to
pimping
leave.
that video everywhere, Axel.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you've watched it.
I've seen it. It's funny. It's really funny.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right. See ya.
I'll see you on the midnight run.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get unconscious too.
What the? All
That's
right.
like bedtime, bro.
Yeah, it's
Not everybody got a chance to take a nap when they got off work today.
it's 10 after 1 in the morning.
All right.
I got to get up and prepare the John Campia show for tomorrow morning.
This is the new excuse.
No, I was actually thinking, what if I did a live stream at the exact time he went live every day and called it not the John Campia
I
show?
thought of that too. I thought it.
Oh man,
Uh,
too, wouldn't you?
Let's take over, Crazy Joe. Let's both quit our jobs.
if I could, I would. But
We can do it.
I got no. I don't
I
think
wish
that
I
would
was
Risk it all.
promoting
Risk it
Tough
all.
I don't think that would go over so well with
Risk it
with
all
my
for
wife,
me and my
so.
mask. We're gonna do it.
I don't know.
His wife's got a lot of money for
You
lawyers.
too, Brian. Just quit your job. We're just gonna do YouTube. It'll
I just did, dude.
quit it again. Quit another.
Oh yeah, I saw you tweeted that, Brian. Congratulations, I guess.
Yes, it was good. I had to get out of that place. So
All right,
it was
good for you, bud.
Happy trails. That's all I got.
Instead of complaining about where you are, you go start looking elsewhere. That's the American way.
Well, the thing is it's like there's nothing gonna change, you know?
Yeah.
Especially when you're just a little man in the world. So yeah, you just better your own situation. Don't worry about it.
Instead of complaining, leave. No.
Yep.
Hey, before I go, has anyone been watching Muppets Mayhem on Disney Plus?
The what? The what now?
Muppets Mayhem. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so fracking good. But unfortunately, they dropped all episodes at once, and I can't watch all episodes at once, so I'm only up to episode 4. But man, it's good.
I'll watch that with my nieces.
Yeah, it's quality, high quality. All right, everyone, have a good night.
Have a good night, sir.
All right, thanks. All right, so Fast X review.
Thank you, Ray.
Average.
I'm sorry, Brian. Do you live on the Nevada or the California side of Reno?
I'm in. It's not on the border. Literally, it's straight up in Nevada.
Okay, so you're a Nevada resident then. Good
yes,
for you.
Yes,
that's the prize side of Reno. I've known several people who've retired out there, but it's very expensive to retire on the Reno side, is my understanding. It's all the tax benefits and all that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very much so. Especially down in Tahoe.
Yeah,
it gets very pricey.
Oh shit. Oh well. All right.
Oh wow, everybody left. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, I apologize to Bruce
fast.
for he didn't respond. He's mad at me.
Oh, he fell
Bruce,
asleep, bro.
Yeah. All right. This is interesting. I'm kind of interested in this movie. I gotta start doing clip outs. I gotta take it. There's an opportunity for a new movie talk, and I'm the man.
Well, that's a good attitude. You should think of it that way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do more again. Like
there's a hole in the market.
I got 100. No, it's not. It is
Yeah.
to you, not to me. You know.
Apparently, it's boring to John Campia too. That's why I quit.
Well, that's why. I mean, he's in it for the money. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't enjoy stuff too, but I could talk.
What are we
about
in
movies.
this for?
I'm in it for both. I need some money, but I have fun. It's a second income, supplemental income, but I could talk about nerd stuff all day long and not get bored.
Well,
You're doing it for the love of the game too.
Yeah.
Right. I could literally. I'm actually thinking about doing. I was getting close to 6K. I'm thinking about doing 24-hour stream again.
Oh man,
interesting.
You're gonna do it every 1,000?
Hey, strange Marvel theories. Hey. Okay, so Boy Kills World. This is Bill Skarsgård action thriller. I haven't heard of this before. The Sammy produced dystopian action thriller Boy Kills World, starring Bill Skarsgård and Jessica Roth, has earned its R rating. I think I might check this out. Look at that. I wonder if there's a trailer.
Hey, strange Marvel theories.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to. I think he's a good actor.
Yeah,
just something to put on your radar. I don't have much to say about it.
Sorry, which Skarsgård is this? Is this Northman Skarsgård or is this It?
This is the It guy, the It clown.
He's also going to be in the Nosferatu movie.
Yes. Yeah. So I'm looking
made by
forward
the
to
guy who
this.
made The Witch.
It's something to keep on radar. I'm going to see if there's a trailer, and that's all I have to say about it. That's why it's rapid fire time. Anyway, Brian, deep dive on this image.
What is it?
Good job.
Boy Kills World. I don't know what
It's Bill
Skarsgård and who?
Some some actress. Action thriller.
Oh, cool.
Jessica Roth. Sam Raimi produced dystopian action thriller. I mean, I could read all this. Strong, bloody violence and gore throughout. Yes, please.
Can we go back to some of like those good old fashioned like 1980s nuclear war movies again?
Huh? Yeah.
That's quite a request. Wow.
I mean,
well,
let's see some movies about nuclear destruction.
All right. Let's do our due diligence.
What's Nicholas Meyer up to?
Let me read this. Let me read this.
Well, there's Oppenheimer's coming out. There you go.
Ooh,
that looks good. Yeah, I'm getting hyped for that, and I wasn't before. I saw the trailer. It looks really good. Okay, so the story takes place in a bizarre, dark dystopian universe and centers on a deaf and mute character, boy, Skarsgard, who navigates this depressing world with his otherworldly imagination. Tragedy strikes when the boy's family is brutally murdered. When his fight or flight instinct kicks in, boy finds himself on a life-threatening trek into the darkly forested jungle. There he meets a shaman who takes boy under his wing and launches him into a cut-through coming-of-age journey where he encourages his new pupil to leave his youth behind and pick up the baton as a highly trained assassin. Okay.
Boy, Skarsgard's like a 40-year-old.
I know, that's not I understand. Oppenheimer movie of the year. After it, I'll watch anything with Bill Skarsgård. Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Even
I know Ray is a big fan of the Skarsgård brothers.
Yeah. Maxine. I never heard of that one.
It was like Stellan.
Okay. Well, I'm looking. This is something to be on my radar. That's all. I don't have high expectations. I would like to see a trailer. I'll have to see if there's a trailer out. Okay, this is a movie I'm definitely going to see in the theater. This next one. Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. I really respect Tom Cruise's work ethic. I don't care what people say about his private life, as long as he's not, as long as he's not violating any laws or anything. I don't give a crap. He does a great job. He goes for it with the stunts. Mission Impossible series has been consistently getting better. Dead Reckoning, July 12th, and part 2 on June 28th, 2024. So I'm really looking forward to this. That's all I have to say. I'm just hyped for this. This is definitely a movie I want to see in the theater.
So I feel like Tom Cruise is one of those actors, kind of like Denzel Washington. Like, I'll go see their movies because usually, no matter what, they're at least okay with those guys. They
give their whole effort. They don't phone it. I've never seen Tom Cruise phone it in.
Right.
I've never seen Denzel Washington phone it in. Have you?
Right. No.
I think he really respects the consumer and gives his all, So I'm all in for that. I don't know if I want to. This was on Joe Blow. It's some old movie. I don't know if I want to. The Slave and the Sorcerer fantasy film. Maybe I don't want to. I'll bring this up real quick. An 80s fantasy classic. I never heard of it.
Me neither.
I might check out. I'm thinking this artwork's cool. I thought this was an AI thing.
Everything's an AI thing.
No, I know, but some of these, like, have you heard of this old cult classic movie? And I got tricked by AI before. This looks like one of those. But I'm thinking about doing classic movie trailer reactions before people did trailer reactions for old movies too. It's just I have so many plans to do. I might do some tonight because I slept a long time, and then we're getting towards the end of the show.
Mm-hmm.
I might check that out. And that's all I have there. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say the movie Maxine Reyes. It's part of that X and Pearl series, which I haven't seen yet, but I've been wanting to get into those movies. Which I guess center around porn stars and horror.
Oh, okay. Really?
Yeah, X is about filming a 70s horror movie or a 70s porn movie. At least that's what I remember from the trailer, and it turns into a horror film. So I don't know. But Reyes seems to have seen them all and knows more about the universe.
I might go live right after work tomorrow if this Mortal Kombat stuff's coming out in the morning. I'll have to see.
What is there a game being released?
There's an announcement.
Oh, I see.
What the hell is going on with the camera? Okay. All right. So members mailbag is where we're at now. Let me bring that up here. Okay. Quote of the day 96. Depression is nourished by a lifetime of ungrieved and unforgiven. It hurts if you cannot learn to forgive, and you should stay imprisoned with the unforgiven in letting go of what was and live in the present. Okay. Hey, Max, I hope you're having a great stream tonight, and I was wondering what your thoughts on Loki Season 2 and the Echo series is being delayed for another 2 months from August to October 6th. Personally, I'm not surprised because it could mean many things. WGA strike, Jonathan Major's problem, or just getting the series turned up and ready to go. But hey, at least it's not getting shelved like everyone thought it would. Yeah, I don't expect much from Echo. It's good that it's still getting a release if the product was done. I don't think it's going to help the image of Marvel being subpar. Honestly, is my initial thoughts without seeing the context. I don't have my expectations for that one. Do either of you?
Well, I didn't know there was talk of it getting shelved. What? Because it was so bad?
It's just because, the whole classic, who asked for this? Unfortunately,
Right.
That's kind of like that and Agatha Coven of Chaos too. I love WandaVision, but does it justify a whole series for that character? I don't know.
So sorry. So Echo is the character from Hawkeye, the deaf
Yes.
character.
Yes.
Jeez. No wonder they're dropping the whole thing all at once.
Well, I think people are going to rush to the scenes with Daredevil because he's in it, so I don't. At least it's getting a release. I'm still going to watch the whole thing. I'm not going to jump ahead. Yeah,
I'll give it a shot. I don't know if I'll watch the whole thing.
It's giving a. But there's going to be YouTube videos. If you don't want to watch all of Echo, just skip to this parts. Skip to the good parts. Kevin Feige asked for it. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'm happy for events. I don't want it to fail. I don't have, and I don't think all of Marvel's been bad. I don't think a lot of people are going to be happy about it. I'll watch it because I'm a hardcore and I do movie talk, but I don't.
Yeah, but we don't count because I'm like you. I'll watch it. But
yeah, no, but I think a lot of general Marvel fans are like Echo.
Yeah.
Well, my pseudo intellectual opinion of these shows is that through the data that I've extrapolated over the conversations that we've had over the course of the 3 years that I've been doing this, the mid part of these seasons are kind of like so if they put it all out at the same time, if you're going to sit there and take 6 hours or whatever the hell to watch it, I feel like you'd probably get a better experience that way if you were to binge it. Because it's like they set it up every week, but they don't give you the hook. There's no reason to tune in the next week. You know what I mean? Andor tried, but there's just not. I don't know.
It's boring. So I feel like mediocre shows get helped by the mass stump of all episodes, because mediocre shows, you're not going to wait till next week. You'll forget about it in the week, believe it or not.
Here, Callie.
But this might help it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm still looking forward to it. I'll wait and see. I'm happy with anything I could get. I'm happy with anything I could get anymore, any content. So, if we have a drought where there's not anything for a long time, it's going to be pretty rough for me.
It's Marvel, man. You're going to watch it.
Yeah. Max, back in the 1900s, there were more chickens than people in the entire world. Kind of hard to believe, huh? Well, we solved that problem. I love Chick-fil-A.
Delicious.
I love KFC. I love chicken. We've solved that problem.
Beef for dinner.
I'd prefer chicken. Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's. I don't think
of all the premium chicken sandwiches, Popeyes, McDonald's has one, Jack in the Box. Chick-fil-A still blows them all out of the water, right?
That's a fact,
the KFC one is very good.
Is this
The KFC
new? Because I
sandwich?
haven't had a KFC one in a long time.
I forget what the sandwich is called. It's got mayonnaise. And
Jack in the
pickles.
Box has better
The crispy,
ones.
no.
Yeah, the
KFC
Jack in the
is my
Box one
favorite.
is well, I haven't tried the new KFC one, but the Jack in the Box one is very good. Wendy's is okay, but still nothing beats that Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. The Popeyes hype was just hype, in my opinion.
Let me see what it's called. Here we go. Let me see. Here we go. Here's the sandwich. This, no, I love this sandwich. You know, and not all KFCs are not created equal. You have to go to a good one. You know that. It's just like, Burger King. I like Burger King, but some Burger Kings are trash. You have to go to a really, you have to go to a Burger King where they know what they're doing in there.
Oh man, they're closing down left, right, and center.
I know. I still have a few. I have one that closed down, but look at this sandwich. This is going to make you want to get. You're gonna go get it this weekend, Voltaire. I'm telling you. Look at this sandwich.
If it's just the original chicken sandwich, I'd laugh you out of the room. Okay. New sandwich selling twice as fast as the brand's other sandwiches did.
Look at that pickle, mayonnaise, perfect. The bun's great.
All right.
It's
I'll try
so
That
good.
just
Really,
looks like a Popeyes chicken sandwich.
It looks
I've
very
tried
crispy like
Popeyes.
the Popeyes one. Yeah.
I've tried Popeyes, and it's.
I'm
not as
telling
good.
you, the deluxe chicken sandwich with bacon at freaking Chick-fil-A is
the double decker.
yeah, they had the double decker. I remember that. Oh man, the double decker.
No, this is the best chicken sandwich.
The actual sandwich they made with the double decker stuff was pretty good. I
The
enjoyed that
double
sandwich.
down. I wouldn't want the double down. I want some bread. Although that's my problem. I eat too much bread.
Yeah, but if you're eating a breaded chicken patty, go ahead and eat the bread. It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you're-
that's true. That's
you're
true.
going low carb or anything.
Right. Yeah, you're right. It's got the breading on there. Max, did you know that a bumblebee bat weighs less than the size of a penny? Because, well, now you know. I've never heard of a bumblebee bat.
And then that guy Morgan Spurlock made a crappy movie, and they stopped making fast food good for a while.
Oh yeah.
Oh, was that the
Super
reason?
Size Me?
Yeah, dude.
I love
Super
that
Size Me wrecked the fast food industry for like 10 years, man.
I want to try
McDonald's is
Bojangles.
just not be afraid anymore to like release a big cup now. Jeez.
Anthony Cheeseman, what's one genre you wish would make a comeback? I really like westerns. They still make them. I wish there would be more westerns. They still make them. I want like the Matrix type movies, like Matrix, and what was that one with Christian Bale?
310 to Yuma or whatever.
No,
I like
that
that
was
one.
like the Matrix.
Oh,
Christian
yeah.
Bale like the Matrix. Terminator?
No. I forget the name of it. Oh, and then there was, there's also that vampire one with what's her name? Beckinsale.
You're awesome, Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah,
yeah.
Underworld.
Underworld, yeah.
Yeah.
It's bothering me.
I don't remember Christian Bale.
Equilibrium.
Really? I've never seen that.
It's decent. It's not as good as the Matrix, but it's pretty good. It's actually, I think it's ahead of its time, because it's like you got sense offenders. Like everyone in this world, everyone's offended by everything, including art. So they destroy art. It's like cancel culture going back if something's offensive, to the point where they say, well, all this stuff causes arguments and war, and so they try to destroy everything, and then everyone's like on hardcore psych meds and then they don't have any war or anything, but people are like zombies.
Oh, that is interesting.
It's actually a very good movie.
So those kind of near future things are always interesting. There's a,
but it's not that far off, though. If
yeah,
some
yeah,
people
that's what I
get
mean.
away-
Near future. There's a. I know you haven't watched Black Mirror. I don't think you have either, Brian. But there's an episode of Black Mirror. If you seek it out, it's starring Bryce Dallas Howard, and it's all about like social media and your social score, and all that kind of thing. And it looks like it could be taking place in the next 5 to 10 years type of thing. It's a really interesting thing.
Let me bring up the trailer. We won't play the trailer, but we'll just go through, skip around scenes, so if people don't know about it, they could check it out.
Yeah,
I really wish they would continue this series. It's got a good cast too. It's got the Sean Bean in it as well, from GoldenEye and Lord of the Rings, and he's been other things, but
Ned Snow.
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
See, look, very Matrix inspiring. He does a thing called gun kata. You've never seen this?
Never even heard of it.
Oh, it's great. See, look, they're destroying the Mona Lisa, and they call everyone sense offenders. Are you taking your meds? It's really well done. It's almost like Gattaca was good too, but it's something different. But this is really, I would
it looks
love
like Matrixy. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So that's the genre that I would like. But well done. All right, so that's what I would pick. Let me get back to the mailbag, and I kind of want to watch it again now. I have it on Steelbook. All right. That's where I think Christian Bale should go back to. That he should do that series again. 2D and stop motion animation. Yes, they still make them. It just takes a long time. There's less of them, So
the only documentary I liked was Super High Me with Doug Benson. Okay.
He used to have that YouTube show where he'd bring people on and get high with him. What was that called?
I didn't know he had one. That's cool.
Oh yeah, he had a lot of celebrities on it. Damn, get high. Oh, get Doug with high. That's what it was called, or something like that.
Nice.
Look, Vince says he prefers it over the Matrix. Okay. Okay. So Guardian. Oh, this comes from Vince. Thank you. Listen, Degrassi, it's no longer a fail bag. Huh. Thank you, Vince, for putting something in the mailbag. I appreciate it. Saw Guardians 3 today. Loved it. Do you see them make a Guardians 4 with new members without Gunn? I could totally see it. I think they should combine Captain Marvel with the Guardians. I know people are going to get angry. If they do another standalone, I think they should combine those two series into one. Other than that, they should just continue an Avengers movie, their storylines.
So do you think that, because it sounds like Rocket is the de facto star of this movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's on purpose, right? Because they can easily keep doing Rocket and Groot movies.
Basically. Makes sense.
I would be fine with that, but the way Feige said not everything's going to get a 4 and they're focusing on newer characters, I kind of think they have to make room for the other ones. So keep them in something else or combine them. Like Captain Marvel has been on the Guardians, but then they're like, they'll be like, Rocket got cucked by Captain Marvel. If Captain Marvel comes in, that's what's going to be, you know what I mean?
Or they could do a Rocket and Groot TV show.
Yeah. I would prefer a TV show. I think that would be really great. Okay. So I could see it, but I don't think they need to. But if they decide to do it, I'm on board. I'm for sure. All right, here we go. Mass Vigilante. Max, with James Gunn's strong determination for the future of DCU of what it takes to prove everyone's wrong, including haters too, would you eat your own shoe with ketchup or barbecue sauce? Because with Gunn's quote, you don't have a choice. So swallow your pride and take a deep, big bite. I'm not betting against Gunn. I'm not. I never said that. I just think he's biting off more than he could chew because it's a lot. But if he accomplishes it, I'm there to
Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to try to do it.
Well, I mean, to the video, that's where I'm like video games, live action, comics, and TV shows with the volatility of talent and how much cancel culture is and something happening. That's why I would go with really high end CGI characters and great voice actors in my universe. If I was going to start from square one, that's what I would do. Some really I would really want some artistic flair. I don't want it looking cheap, so that's what I would do, but I'm not betting against them. No, I just think with games getting delayed, how Warner Brothers is, even if you have the best intention, a lot of stuff that happened at Warner Brothers, half of it was Warner Brothers not hitting the green light on projects with talent. You know, it's not, even if you have the vision, it doesn't mean Warner Brothers is going to help you get there. That's only half the battle, I think. Because even unless Superman Legacy is like $1 billion, then they'll start like, go hit the road running on every single project. But the slate, I doubt that we're going to get everything unless Superman Legacy gets $1 billion.
I don't know, man. I have a lot of faith in James Gunn. I have a feeling he's going to.
I think he wants to do all this. I just don't trust Warner Brothers still, even though it's Warner Brothers Discovery. It's just for some reason things get clogged in the system there, and they take forever to come out, and by that time they lose the relevancy. It's like you got to show some confidence in your projects.
My only concern for him is I think that because he doesn't have any control over Batman, or he has little to no control over Batman. Otherwise, I think that he's going to do fine, to be honest with you.
Okay. I know that, Degrassi, but the other people weren't working alone either, and all their stuff they take way too long for things to come out. You look how long The Flash took to come out, and it's a continuation of some of the story that's like takes forever. People lose patience and interest. You can't make the customer wait this long.
Except for Max, he's still talking about it.
No, I'm gonna go see it. I got convinced from the trailer. I was fair. I said I don't think I'm gonna see this unless the trailer's amazing. And the trailer did it for me. You know, I'm not convinced by people saying it's a great movie. I'm convinced by what I see with my own eyes. The trailer looks really good.
Stephen King said it was amazing today.
And I don't care what Stephen King says.
I know.
I know. I'm looking at I don't care what Tom Cruise says. I'm looking at my own eyes. I'm like, wow, I want to see that. I'm not going to lie to myself just because I'm unhappy with this, the situation. I'm not going to lie to myself. I'm like, well, that looks good. If Rise of Skywalker looked effing amazing in the trailers, I might not have boycotted Brian.
Nah, he was still firm in the boycott.
No, if it looked amazing,
he was still firm in the boycott. And the only way he even watched the movie was
when I saw Palpatine, I was like, oh, God.
Because Louis Lecca gave you a free code.
No, I'm saying I might have saw it in the theater if the trailer blew me away. But when they went Palpatine, it looked really cheesy.
That movie put me to sleep in the theater, so I'm not even going to argue with you on that one.
No, I'm saying the trailer didn't, the
whole movie didn't do it for us.
I boycotted Solo too, but if the trailer was so freaking hype for Solo, I would have saw that in the theater too.
They put the "They Fly Now" line in the goddamn trailer, dude.
I know. That was not a good line.
No.
They fly now. They fly now. And I finally got to a point where I could watch the movie and somewhat enjoy it now. Finally. It took like 4 or 5 times. But I still don't like it. It's just there's some things that are good. Max, have you heard the rumors that Captain America New World Order casting the WWE superstar Seth Rollins could play a villain for the leader of the Serpent Society? Personally, I love this. I love this because
trying to be an actor.
They're my favorite jobber characters, and Marvel and Sam is going to wreck them all. They might change the title to the name to the film as well. I'm all for it. I mean, I'm not expecting high acting ability, but I would like a cool villain. Like, he looks like he can actually do some damage.
I think it's smart of them to bring in these wrestlers. I mean, I'm not a big wrestling fan, but the wrestling fans all seem super excited by that announcement.
Mm-hmm. Max, do you know children have way more taste buds than your average human adult? So if you're losing your appetite, it's because you're becoming decrepit. My taste buds are intact. I like everything, so I don't know. There's very few things I don't like.
I wish I'd lose my taste buds. I would eat healthy all the time.
Yeah,
like green eggs and ham.
I mean, there's very few foods that I don't like. I like sushi. I even like anchovies on pizza. Like like some people don't put that on a. I like it all. There's very few things I dislike. That's my problem.
When was the last time you ordered anchovies on a pizza?
It's not something I go out of my way to get because my rest of my family doesn't like it. And the only reason I started, like, I would never order it myself, but my father used to order it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, anchovies.
Wow.
So, although it has to be done right, If the pizza place puts too many anchovies, it's disgusting because it's just like tastes like salt. You have to, space the anchovies a little bit. It has to be really good where you know what you're doing. If the pizza place is a crappy pizza place and they just dump a can of sardines on it, it's going to taste horrible.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It has to, because if you eat, my dad always used to eat sardines out of a can.
Mm-hmm.
So if they just do that, that's disgusting. It has to be fresh sardines, spaced well, good cheese, the crust and sauce ratio. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But yeah, I like most things. Max, in Venom 3, Chiwetel Ejiofor, aka the actor now playing Baron Mordo, is going to be playing a very special character in the film. What do you think he'll be playing? Could it be Null the symbiote god or just another symbiote called Lasher? What do you think the title should be called? Venom Let There Be Lasher? Because who are we kidding? It's Sony. This could be the real title, LOL. I have zero, I'm not upset that they're making Venom 3, but after Venom 2, I'm just checked out. I'll watch it when it comes on streaming. I think I did see Venom 2 in the theater. I was like, I'm not going to go. So I would much rather, this actor, I love him, but I have a hard time with his name. I'd much rather see him continue in, the MCU than I'm not excited that he's signed on to Venom 3. Actually, that kind of makes me worried that he's not going to have more to do in the MCU with the Doctor Strange. They might be doing too much Doctor Strange in the Avengers and not much Doctor Strange in his own stories, because in the first Doctor Strange they really set him up,
Yeah.
Although he was in Multiverse of Madness for an appearance, but that doesn't sound good to me that he's signing on for Venom 3. Taladia plays. Thank you, Taladia. For a DC or Marvel character to get their own solo video game, who would you choose from both DC and Marvel? Mine for DC is Superman. If for Marvel is Black Widow. That's a great question. Well, we're already going to get Wolverine. I would love another Wolverine game, but I'd like a full X-Men game. Honestly,
that's not a solo character.
I know. Another Captain America game, another Thor game.
Thor would be cool. Hulk would be cool.
Black Panther would be pretty cool. For DC, they were planning a Wonder Woman game. I would love that. Yes,
Green Lantern. Let's get EVS some checks.
Yeah, Green Lantern. There does need to be a good Superman game. There's been enough Batman games, honestly. I mean, there's great Batman games out there. Trying to think what other DC character I'd like to see. Maybe Green Arrow would be kind of fun. Green Lantern would be really cool.
Yeah.
Good question, Taladia. Let me see what he says. The Punisher. Oh yeah. Made by The Last of Us. Oh, you know what? Daredevil. I want a Daredevil game.
Really?
Yes, I love Daredevil.
I don't know how his powers would translate that great into video gaming.
Okay.
Punisher, you could keep collecting weapons and stuff like that,
There is a great Punisher game for Xbox and PS2.
Oh, is there? Okay.
Oh, yeah. You could even, it's pretty aggressive. You torture people and everything. Maybe I'll do some gameplay of that one. Max, do you know that Marvel is killing off Miss Marvel Kamala Khan, and it's the same issue running with Amazing Spider-Man after Peter Parker became a cuckold? Yes. Seriously, Marvel writers are getting worse with their characters and being stupid, but they're getting a lot of press. I don't know if it's translating to sales though. At least MCU Spider-Man Marvel is being handled way better, unlike the comic book counterparts. I don't know. We have to ask Bruce about that. I don't know what to think. I do want to read more comics, but I don't know I know at least people are talking about it. I don't know what that's going to constitute to sales.
That was a classic example of faux outrage. I mean, it wasn't really a cuckold. He went away for several years to another dimension or some shit. And while he was gone, she thought he was dead, and she married and had kids with another dude. Is that cuckolding? You know, I mean,
No.
no, no. That's what happened to Tom Hanks in Castaway, for God's sake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helen Hunt thought he was dead.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I agree with you there. Oh, it's almost 2. We should end the show. Thank you, Brian Voltaire, for joining me. I hope not to keep you waiting tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do any heavy lifting because I almost killed myself today. But, you know, I am making progress on the house. Callie is doing the opposite. She ripped something else in the living room. Thank you, Callie.
Yeah.
You make my life harder, girl. Come here.
And everybody, Ray is a cheap date, man. She'll take down. She likes Vienna sausages. She's an easy woman to please.
There's nothing wrong with Vienna sausages, dude.
No, I'm not criticizing. I'm complimenting.
And tuna?
Things are fire. Those little chicken spread things in a can. Oh my!
Canned chicken's a bridge too far for me, but canned tuna certainly.
Oh man, Danish ham, buddy.
I like corned beef in the can. I do like that.
Canned meats. Oh,
go to your local KFC, get that sandwich.
I'll try
really
this weekend on my cheat day. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I need a good day. I'm the opposite. Like you have a cheat day. I need to be. I have one of those days where I'm good. That's my problem.
Mm-hmm.
One day of the week I'm good.
I need that cheat day, man. It's the only thing that keeps me honest is knowing that I'm gonna eat whatever I want, and I always look for something. So I'm seriously, I'm gonna eat that KFC sandwich this weekend.
Mm-hmm. If you like canned meats, Brian, check out the Wolf Pit on YouTube.
Interesting.
Okay. Oh yeah, and Voltaire, did you hear anything? I don't know if you did any research on the Santa's Disney thing.
No, but I will. I will. And now also, apparently, stockholders are suing Disney, so I need to look into that as well.
Really?
Yeah, shareholders are suing Disney apparently because they misrepresented streaming numbers. So Disney's having all kinds of problems right now.
Wow.
I will look into it.
Okay. Cool. We look forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you soon.
All right. Oh, hey, Max, one more thing. Do me, I promise you, check out those videos I posted on Twitter about the stretches. I'm not just, it's not hyperbole. Check them out and give it a shot if it's your low back, okay?
Oh, sure. Thank you. I'll check it out.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
You too. Thank you.